And hello, everyone. Welcome back to our 30th session of either. Yes, 30. 30. Bro,
Happy anniversary!
I think we're older than half our cast now. But 30, and this is a second mashup between Tinnitus and Exile Star. As last session, they rendezvous and met up in Belmont after Exile Stars has reclaimed their airship from Savian, a evil dickwad who just used enchantment. I think it's the best way to describe him. And as Tinnitus is traveling through with zombies, dealing with the unnamed faith, trying to find this tomb of Morzan and get this lost artifact. And during all this, it is discovered that Hawks, an ally and friend of Exile Star, has been kidnapped, used. And while Zor went to examine Hawks' room, and just like every good teenager artificer, he had some device that transformed Zor, making him half dwarf, half machine, with 3 arms.
Yeah, that third arm.
And even though he left his one eye behind on the ground, he will come back for it to add to his own collection.
You know me so well.
Yes.
Yeah. Bernard's well trained. I don't know if he.
I don't know if he would
I
eat
don't know
part
if
of
we've
his
decided
master.
that he eats the leftovers yet.
I don't think he pees on them.
We might have to find that out. Yeah, he'll definitely pee on them.
Has he seen you put an olive in a martini glass or anything like that?
Ooh. See, Zora has a problem like getting to even the mixing part of the drink making. Usually doesn't get that far. So.
Yeah.
Mix it in your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll mix down in there somewhere, but.
Oh yes.
Mix in the small intestine.
Hey.
And as you guys,
That's a party.
Yes, and as you all travel to the house rubble, where some of you have discovered the unnamed faith working, digging into Morzan's tomb. As you enter through the house, it was abandoned, finding stairways into a pantry, stairwells going down into the pantry. And as you enter the cavern, dust settling from a recent explosion, you heard a familiar voice giving command and lead. As the Black Mantle is there, the sound of his teleportation goes off as we ended. And Exile Star and Tinnitus, as you are in these caverns that you can tell is like this half man-made, half following fissures of rock and stone, of earth just moving up. You can see an occasional brace supporting it. Random tools of hammers, pickaxes, and several crates nearby. And even though as the air is still filled with silt and smoke of a recent explosion, you hear talks and voices in the distance echoing through the chambers. A few coughs here and there. What do you all do?
As a reminder, we all have passed without a trace on
Okay,
us.
I was just about to ask.
That is true.
And that just makes Zor completely invisible and unhearable, right?
Yes, that's the description of the spell.
Perfect. Perfect.
I think Relna had her hand up in like a quiet motion, and she just looks to the group. She's like, "We've got to move, right? We've got to get the artifact."
I mean, I don't think
Wedding
we have a lot of time to like sit and discuss it if he's already like in there. As much as I don't want to do this right now, I don't think we have any time to wait.
Yeah. Should we try to listen more, or should we just go in there?
I mean,
I'm
I
very
kinda...
sneaky.
Yeah, I kinda want to see if we can, like, not alarm him. I feel like if he knows we're coming, we're gonna be at a really big disadvantage.
Grandfather, she'll look to Boggs. Can you please put away the artifact that belongs to him? Might tip him off that we're here.
I can do. Yes. And he just like hands his wolf-held oath to you, Eden.
Yeah, I'll put it away.
He's just holding on to it as you like grab it.
I'm like, drop it.
Oh,
Boggs, drop it.
fine, fine.
Bad goblin.
So was there anybody outside the tomb? He was talking to someone, right?
Yeah, there's voices. You said you're sneaky?
Yeah, I could sneak in and take a gander if you like.
Yeah, I'm very sneaky. Oh,
You're very
they're
sneaky too. I
sneaky
think I'm
too.
just
They're sneaky.
I'm a-
You're
a
probably
little sneakier.
sneakier. Yeah.
Just a little bit.
I'm just gonna do a quick assessment of the two of them. How sneaky do both of them look?
I'm just gonna be kind of like, beard oiling my plate. That's trying to get it to rattle less with a little oil.
A little WD-40.
while she's looking me over.
I would say just your let's see, what's your innate insight? 12. You can just tell by your years of hunting and tracking that the amount of armor that Zora has might give him away, but you do see the sand kind of like padding a little bit, like from your path without trace. So it could assist, but
Sparrow, why don't we go sneak ahead? And Kid, do you mind staying with the rest of the group?
I
Keep
will
an eye out?
keep an eye out, absolutely.
Talk about keeping an eye out. Okay, I'd like to find out if my red eye is removable.
okay.
Can I take it out and hand it off to go with them?
As you watch, as you put your palm, Joel put his hand out to his face, it slowly gets pulled out. As you see, there's an eye with a little, like the nerve endings, it's just wires disconnect, and a small little like dish starts rotating.
You want me to take that?
Yeah, I've never done this before, so
What's
just
the worst that could happen?
don't put it inside your vest or anything. That'd be weird.
No, I'll just hold it.
Okay.
Probably better. And I'll go ahead and while I hand it off, I want to be paying attention to kind of testing the. I think Zora would be well aware of testing the actual workings of the vision to see if it works or not. And
It gives you this weird sense of vertigo of what you might imagine being drunk feels like for lesser folk.
oh yeah, since he doesn't really know what that feels like, but this is neat.
Yeah. It's this weird light, like, and then you hear a voice go, reconnaissance mode activated. Loss of eye means permanent blindness.
I'm gonna just as I'm standing there, anywhere I'm hiding, if anyone's near me, for the rest of the time, I'm gonna just have my other eye closed,
Yeah.
and just the socket will be open,
So,
kind of backwards, you know.
sounds good. So
Relna just looks up admiringly at this, like it's the coolest thing she's ever seen. She wants to examine it more, but she keeps turning back towards the sound of the commotion.
So who is heading off? And please give me stealth rolls.
Yes, I am heading off.
Okay.
I will accompany.
How's
Oh, my
the
eye needs to
30?
go with them, by the way.
Oh, I thought you were going with them. Yeah, that makes sense.
Hmm.
So that's plus 10, 19.
Yes. So Sparrow got a 40. You got
26. Sorry.
26.
So 40. That's awesome.
I'm a little sneaky.
Yeah. Just a little.
Damn. Wow.
That's dope.
Literally disappears.
Yeah.
How did I get a 40?
Because you get plus 10 from Pass Without a Trace.
Oh, you're right. Oh,
Oh,
God.
my god. You're a
Oh.
shadow.
Yeah.
The power of shadows fills Sparrow, and they are one with the rocks.
Okay. So
I feel like Relna would be like trying to like instruct you because this is our first time scouting together, and she's like, "Okay, so what you want to do is, hello,
Right
hello."
here.
Oh, gee, what? Oh, she swears in another language. Oh, duh.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not gonna hurt you or anything. I'm just...
Okay, never mind. Tutorial's
Mira.
over. Yep, let's go.
Alright. And which way would you like as you walk out of this little entranceway? The path goes to the left and to the right. The voices do sound a little bit more direct from the right-hand side.
I would defer to my lovely party mate, since this is like her domain and their quest originally. So Sparrow's kind of along for the ride.
Where did we see the black mantle disappear from?
You did not.
'Cause we had that in.
You did not.
Oh, we
see
heard it.
You heard it
Okay. Where did we think we heard it from?
from the right-hand path.
I think we would head that way. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sparrow's down.
We're taking Zor's Eye with us. Did Eden want to send Saren with us too?
I could.
Okay.
YOLO. Yeah, I'll send her on ahead.
Please a stealth roll from Saren.
Can I have her token?
Oh yes, of course you can.
Can I carry Saren?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can carry. You want us to be carrying her?
Just for now, because
Okay.
unless your
No,
cat's
that's-
really stealthy.
How do I see? She's got a +4.
I'll carry her for now, just
Yeah,
in
that's
case.
fine. That's fine.
Okay. So as you guys move forward, you want me to move your tokens for you?
Sure.
As you move your tokens, as you move forward, sticking to the shadows, following the paths, you can see they have done a lot of work that's trying to find something down here. Like, you can see that they start digging along rock natural crevices, only to stop halfway.
Oh.
And as you guys travel further and further, following the voices, you see several boxes, crates, look like to be supplies. But you hear the voices up ahead. Sparrow,
Yes.
from this distance, you can actually tell one of the voices is familiar to you. Hawks. Listen,
Recognize him.
listen. I built the device and I was able to blast an entrance, and I believe that was the agreement with that fellow. I can leave now. You hear a, you can leave when he says so, not sooner.
Socks.
That's your friend?
Yes.
It is coming from, you guys can see from this pathway here.
Relna will hold her face like right close to Saren's face and be like, "That's her friend." Like, just to tell Eden.
And then actually, I need to do this, so I'm just gonna do this so you can see as well, Zora, because you should be able to see.
Their friend apologies.
Yeah.
No worries.
Do you guys wish to get closer as you hear voices talking, murmurings of different people.
Yeah, we should get closer, I think, because it doesn't sound like they're hurting him yet.
Yeah. Let's head a little closer.
Okay, but I'm ready to jump in if we need to. I don't want your friend to get hurt.
I understand. I hope we don't need to without the others.
We've got parts of them.
And she'll like hold up the cat a little bit.
You're right. Let's go.
Okay.
This whole time that they're stealthing, Relna has like one eye on the path ahead, but another eye like kind of keeps darting. Like she's like doing the quick head turn back to just check on Sparrow's like style. Like she is used to hunting with a tribe, and like she's just trying to suss out this new like hunter essentially.
Okay.
That's gonna be so interesting because like you're used to being like in like with a tribe, like outside, like right in like in the wilds. Whereas, you know, Sparrow's more a city person, been involved with like thieves and like that sort of thing. So it's gonna be it's gonna be interesting. I like it.
Yeah, she's pretty new to the city space, kind of bad at it. There's some definite odd couple vibes.
Well, Sparrow might not be the best at the wilds, so here we go.
A
All
great
right.
mix.
Yes.
Sparrow's gonna move closer.
Okay.
Relna will follow, trying to keep low so that she can use like any rocks or outcroppings to have her halfling stature like provide cover if necessary.
As you both poke your heads out of the crevices, peek, see what's happening a little bit more. Can I get a stealth check again for both of you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
25.
34. Actually, yes, I'm just going to drag your tokens out so you guys can see a little bit better. As you see several individuals, all wearing the cloaks of unending faith. Some of them with quite large masks, some of them just the typical getup of what you become used to. You see Hawks, slightly prone on the ground, bruising a wounded shoulder, and Fidget. There with the little sparks, yet again. But you also see rubble, destruction, as parts of wall has been crumbled down. You see stone, well-made stone, familiar stone.
Familiar how?
It looks what is in Eden's bag. It looks like that dice, that Emporio die. Zor, it looks like the little bit of artifact you guys were able to collect from that work site B. Can I get a perception check from the four of you, please?
I love your proxy perception. It's great.
The red eye is all seeing.
It's using infrared.
Yeah.
As you're all looking, you can see them moving around. A couple of them getting close. One of them goes, it doesn't look so bad. Then out. You hear as a hollow sound of bone on stone. A skeleton runs forward, stabbing the individual. He screams back, fuck! As more and more skeleton remains, what looks like to be parts of bone as weapon that's been sharpened, is rushing forward, and you can tell that they are in combat with whatever is pouring out of Morzan's. This blown in tomb. Paddle isn't showing. They're taking positions.
Does Hawks look like they're in any danger?
He is, as the first seconds of combat starts, you see that some of them rush forward, defending, attacking. A couple skeletons go down. Hawk in this meantime is slowly trying to crawl away.
I think I would look to Sparrow and say,
I'm gonna try to get closer to your friend. Or maybe you should. You're like a liquid shadow.
I'll do it.
Okay,
I'm
gonna keep an eye on these skeletons.
Just so you,
I'm gonna whisper to Eden, like, I think we're missing, I think we're missing the fun.
Oh, you know.
You know what I mean by that, right? And I'll try.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wink my
Yeah.
eye socket, like,
a little
Yeah,
spark shoots out of it.
Nope. Nope.
Sorry.
Yeah, I get it.
Relna will like pick up the scruff of the neck of Saren and kind of pick her up.
Can you get Eden and the dwarf, who's possibly the coolest person I've ever met? Can you have them come over here?
Saren will listen and start darting back to us.
my other eye is definitely open now, trying to check out what like squirted on you from the hollow one. Just like wondering if it's something I could recollect, possibly, but I think I'm gonna let the moment pass.
Sparrow's gonna try to sneak over to Hux.
Okay, give me one moment.
Go for it. Take your time. I just wanted to make sure that you knew what I was up to.
I do.
Okay. A wild Lucy appeared.
We have a Lucy.
We have a Lucy. That's what I'm doing.
Put me in, coach. Put me in.
There we go.
Oh, you're so fancy today.
I know.
You look fabulous.
Look at you. Wow.
Get it. So let me just briefly recap.
I was muted. Oops.
Let's just recap. Charlie, the voices are heard. Sparrow and Rona scouted up ahead with a robotic eye detached from Zora and Saren.
Oh yeah.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
I dig
Oh,
this.
yeah.
And it seems a fight has broken out as something is coming out of Morzan's tomb, fighting the unending faith.
How long does it take Saren to get back to us?
I mean, you can just naturally see.
Well, I didn't know if that had a range or not, but if I can see it,
You can see it. You can't. Let me see how far you are.
You can control it within 100
You
feet.
can control it. It's outside the control range, but you can still see through it.
okay. Well, if Relna is beckoning us there, Saren can stay, and I will inform the group that I stayed with that we should move forward.
Okay. Are you all attempting to move forward stealthily, or?
I would try to. I think.
Okay.
I think that's for the best.
I will attempt stealth.
Okay. Then the stealth rolls from the two of you, and I'm going to do for Boggs. And
+10.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Just a second. I'm still getting things set up.
No problem.
I'm super stealthy, so just gonna join in on that.
Wait.
Because I am.
Oh, why was that at advantage? It should be an 8. I rolled an 8.
No worries, and I have to just roll for this and this. Okay. Ooh, Sabian did not do well, but he got a 13.
I don't
Alright.
think any of us did.
Yeah. So you guys are bubbling through, going through, kind of like trying to be stealthy, but also trying to get there at normal speed. So is that weird in between. Like, we're not trying to be seen, but you might,
We're power walking.
yeah, occasionally knock a pebble or so all over. But who was trying to sneak all over to Hawks? Was that Rona or Sparrow? So as
Sparrow.
your allies trying to catch up, give me a stealth roll.
Okay. Oh.
Relna's behind a barrel, keeping an eye on the action, and like has an arrow ready in case anyone is threatening towards.
Now you
little
can't
corner.
read, but give me a perception check.
I assume you're talking to me.
Yes. I'm sorry. Well, Rona, actually, yeah, perception check or history check. It's up to you. Okay. As you get near this barrel, with your 29, you can definitely start sneaking through the shadows. Going ahead of Rona as you pass these barrels, you see the fighting ensues. Some of the skeletons are going down. But as each one goes down, more take its place. Rona, as you're standing near these barrels, it has words on it. You just don't really know what it says. But it's that familiar smell of charcoal and sulfur and a little bit of nitrogen. It's something your father would use for his fireworks. And you're by 3 quite big barrels of it.
Oh dear.
Sparrow, you were able to sneak through for this combat. And as you get to Hawks, I'm gonna move you all here, right over here. Just doing a little drag and drop to get you guys in here. As you get to Hawks, getting near him, about a tap on the shoulder, you watch as one of the Unnamed Faith is finally slain. Even though several skeletons remain across their around them.
Wait, are there 2 Zors?
Oh, there shouldn't be
He
two.
pulled his eye out.
That's his eye.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So I can, it like opens the fog of war so I can actually see it.
Yeah. So, what do you wish to do with Hawks?
So, I wanna tap him on the shoulder and just be like,
Sparrow! You got my phone? You see him take his ring and point and message you. I can try. And he is gonna attempt to stealth.
Do I notice him moving towards Sparrow?
Yes.
Can I'd like to try to cause a distraction for the people closest to him.
Okay.
look
And how?
Further away, unless they all seem engaged with the skeletons.
They're pretty engaged, but it will kind of depend what Hawks, how well he stealths and sneaks away.
Oh boy. I'm not gonna risk it.
Okay. You watch as Sparrow is following you. Hawks is following you, Sparrow.
Mhm.
But then
and I have my bow out, by the way, in
Okay.
case something happens. And I'm just gonna lead him along. Just be quiet and follow me.
And as he is following you, those who are nearby watch as the slain Unnamed Faith member rises. As he just picks up his old weapon and starts attacking. The fight is ensuing, and more skeletons are coming out. So far, probably 10, 15 skeletons have come out, half being crumbled to dust.
Not a fan of killing, but when I kill something, I do expect it to stay dead.
Right. We've had that conversation before where if it's already dead, there's like, rule bending going on. Kill things that are already dead, right?
Yeah.
Another
Yeah.
unnamed faith member is slain. Do you guys wish to do anything? They seem to be preoccupied with this battle. You could...
I
I'm
wanna-
just waiting till they come back over here.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to get Hawks out first.
Alright. I would say when the other one's slain, you can get Hawks off to your allies.
Okay.
So...
Relna's hunkered down behind this barrel of presumably gunpowder. Or something similar.
Yeah. Hawks is running off. Thank you. Oh.
Okay. We're gonna get you out of here.
I just point of reference, Hawks is a human, so he does not have good dog vision.
What does Hawks look like?
Oh yes, for those who have not met Hawks, Hawks is a pale teenage boy with reddish brown hair, kind of short and cut, little messy, like it's unkept. Very half-rimmed glasses that definitely one is cracked. Wearing what looks to be like a red coat that's definitely too long and kind of too big, and underneath that is belts and tools. You hear the jingle of like his buttons on his coat is kind of this gold-plated shine, and on his shoulder is Fidget, a mechanical spider familiar. He goes, oh, I haven't met. Oh, that's a. And
Sparrow. Wait, have I officially met Hawks yet? I don't think I have.
you met him in passing.
You're right, I did.
You met him in
I'm
passing.
passing once.
Yes.
I'm not sure if you remember me. We met once in passing.
Yes.
Sparrow.
Yes, you snuck aboard in my room or something. In my room, and it was messing with gears.
Oh, yes. That is when we met. I forget so easily. Gears are amazing. I like
Yes.
them. They need to be cleaned more often, though.
Oh. Yes. And you see him like looking at Zor's detached eye and whose hand again?
I think Sparrow had it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I had the cat.
Yeah. Wait, and I think at that point Zora is like, oh, you all went into my room, didn't you? Did you destroy it?
The eye's gonna like do back and forth like that. Just the eyeball.
I
Yes.
didn't.
Well,
I'd like the record to know that I told them not to.
Well, he taps the door like part of this metal. I guess this is a partial success.
Speaking of partial successes, I'm Relna.
Yes.
She just sticks her hand straight up into his face.
Relna the partial success.
Oh my god.
Hey, glass
That
half
might-
full.
That could stick.
Yeah. He goes, oh, thank you. I'm Hawks. You hear like you're trying to like death cry of someone else being attacked and dying. And then you.
Wait, what do you mean partial success?
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't be doing this right here, guys. Like,
Oh, did you guys come up?
I thought we were all together.
Yeah.
Are we?
I thought
Yeah.
you were. I thought you were stealthing up.
Yeah, they stuff. By this time, they're all caught up and kind of just all together. And he's like, yeah. Does anyone happen to have any bat guano?
Fresh out, kid.
Okay.
I can ask.
That's what they make gunpowder out of, right?
Yeah.
And mascara.
And mascara.
What's mascara?
Is that true?
Yeah, sorta, kinda.
Wow. Let's see.
I've broken the glass, the illusion.
I'm looking through my massive bag of stuff. I don't think I have any.
I don't think you do.
Are there bats around?
I was gonna say, do I look up and see bats?
There are no bats here. And as you are
Okay.
looking, you hear boom, boom, as something massive is now walking through. Those who are nearby see a hulking figure of mixed-matched skeleton remains. Like, think of a leg as a whole skeleton, the torso as several wrapped up together. The arms and legs are just different parts of skeleton remains. Like the shoulders are just skeleton heads fused together by its collarbones. The actual
Oh my god, it's Voltron.
it's
Skeletor and Voltron had a baby.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
As it is just coming through with massive claws ripping through, slaying another unending faith member.
I'm starting to think that maybe we should have asked for more detail from Morzan about how to not get killed by his stuff.
Are we gonna wait for that thing to come over here?
Well, I would say let's wait till it kills everybody, but they keep getting back up over there.
That's true.
I'm gonna take my eye back and
Okay.
reinsert it at this, since we're all together.
Sounds good.
Relna's just watching, probably like a kid that's like at the museum, like just looking at like the glass case of something, like, wow.
I'll kind of turn towards Relna and like just push the eye
my
like
God.
right in.
You watch as, with this massive figure approaching, one of these, you can tell Cast is in the back, puts his hand together, rubbing as a massive fireball shoots forth, catching some of his presumably own allies in this blast.
Which one did that?
It was this one.
Okay.
A second later, this one does the same. Skeletons fall. Burning bone. The massive figure is now lit in flame, still standing.
This doesn't seem to be my area of expertise.
I feel like they're gonna fight each other forever. Like they're just gonna keep getting back up and then fighting each other again.
That seems like a very boring rest of existence. Very repetitive.
I just wish they could clear the way. I don't want to fight all of them.
Yeah.
Do any of the
Why do they have
skeletons
to be
stay down?
fighting in our way?
Some of the skeletons do stay down. Once the skeleton falls, that does not come back up. Only when a living creature falls does it come back up. Those in Tinnitus knows why.
Yeah, we do.
We totally do.
Let me look at my notes real quick. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah.
This one humanoid, it's hard to tell if he's, just because he has this helm on, is fighting wounded. You hear an occasional, his weapon glow bright with this white hot flame that even like makes the metal itself shimmer along the edge. As he is building a glaive going to town. He is going mano a mano, trading blows with this hulking figure.
Relna's thinking really hard about why they don't die. She would really like to remember that.
Okay.
Wait, it's the Unending Faith people, right?
Yeah.
Don't they have like rings or something?
There's something about this tomb, which is why you had to get the
Oh, right. I was thinking about the people we fought on the road. I thought like one of them came back or something.
No.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
When things
No.
die in this tomb.
yeah. They don't state it.
Who told us that?
I thought we just figured it out.
It was.
Is that something we learned in the mini quest tomb?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Several of his allies are remained. Another fireball shoots out. So it's just this one guy and the Hulkins skeleton Zoltron fighting.
Having remembered what she knows, obviously, about this tomb, she would tell the rest of the group that these unending faith folks will keep rising from the dead, likely. But, I mean, why? Like, with the skeletons as well? Like, does it only apply to living things?
The information you garner and witness is only living things that die here. Once the skeleton is destroyed, they stay dead. They don't come back up. Only when a living creature dies do they arise. And as you notice, it's only living creatures that die while inside the rubble of the tomb. These who die back from random skeletons do not rise, as they're not technically inside the tomb.
Okay, so maybe we wait till these guys fight it out a little bit, and they take down the skeleton, and then we can kill them. You know, like outside the tomb.
What if all the skeletons die and then they fuse together into a bigger skeleton?
I would love to see that. That'd be amazing.
Then we wait.
Okay. As you all wait, this battle has taken its glaive. The blade going hot, burnishing as you hear smite after smite get unleashed. Blood trickling down from his temple, breathing heavily. As with one final blow and a shout, he slays the mighty beast. And you just watch as he walks forward, his glaive held high, blood dripping down. Ha! You think you can best me? No one can defeat me!
Ralna looks around at the group.
Is this it? Are we going in?
I mean, even if we kill him, he'll just get back up.
He is
Not
now,
if he's on this side of the tomb.
he is technically inside the tomb.
We can bring him back out. I'm kind of annoying. He'll come out.
He goes, is that the best you have to offer? Some skeletons.
I want to blast.
Okay.
I want to blast.
Make you.
Can I cast invisibility on myself before all of this starts?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go make your Eldritch Blast attack.
Ew. Oh!
Ooh, nice. That nat 20 definitely does hit.
But the 12 doesn't.
Boom.
12 does not.
Oh my god!
With almost max damage. You watch as these two blasts go off. Charlie, you were casting invisibility.
Yeah. Where's the dude that we're fighting?
Right here.
This way.
The only not dead one.
The only.
Heresy in the pile of corpses.
Yeah.
Okay, now I can see.
I'm just
Oh, you-
getting him
you
low,
can't
don't
see?
worry.
Yeah. No,
You should move up to where we're at. Yeah.
And you watch as he spins around. He goes,
Yeah, I like to imagine the first one kind of like pushes him forward a little bit and he turns around.
and he goes, I will take you next. As you watch as a large hand comes from the shadowy darkness of the tomb with piercing fingers. And I say large. This half-elf is probably 6'2". Muscular bound, short cropped hair, on his helm, full plate mail. This hand covers him from his shoulder down below his waist and reaches out and grabs him. He watches the fingers scream. The fingers close. He screams in agony. Ah! I will not. And as the fingers pierce from the back through his back to his front, squeezing, blood from his face. The whole hand closing more closing, his arm being pierced again, being like pinned against his torso, as the fingers who was gripping him cut through it, and his arm is cut cleanly in 4 pieces, digging into his arm as he is being drived and pulled backwards by whatever large hand that was.
What?
Behold
What part of Eden, did the Eldritch Blast come from? Because I think Zor's just like staring.
I'm holding
like,
my hand out still as I watch this happen. I'm a little stunned as everybody else, but as this happens, I'm like, my power knows no bounds.
I step back a little bit. Nobody can see me do it, but I do it.
The wizard's never done anything like that before. That's pretty impressive.
Behold my cleric abilities.
Not cleric.
Look, I'm just saying.
Charlie just whispers, like, fuck off, Zor. I've done way cooler shit than that.
And you hear the sound of what's best described as the body being dragged away.
But seriously, that wasn't me. I have no idea what the fuck that was.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
In character. Guys, you have your friend back. It seems kind of intense over there, but we would really appreciate your help. I know you have what you came for, but we could use some help.
Well, I just cast the spell, so I don't want to waste it, so I have another hour. Let's go.
Relna just smiles as though you had said the most heartwarming, endearing thing, and she's like, "Oh, thank you."
This coming out of just like nothingness somewhere, you don't know where Charlie is.
Thank you.
They do that a lot. Don't worry about it. If you just project, I think that usually hear you. It works for me.
Well, I won't shout in here, because I think that thing might be coming for us next.
Oh, that's a lot of blood.
Mm-hmm. So you may...
Relna will actually look at Eden really quick and say,
There's no way we can get in touch with Morzan, right? Like, he really didn't prepare us for this at all.
Nope. Nope, he did not.
It's crazy hearing about the characters from my book.
Right?
Boggs go, Father.
I know too much.
Boggs go, the father wouldn't do this. Boggs passed Father's test.
I mean, Katrina.
I've passed many tests for really bad people. That doesn't make it a good test.
Yeah. He's maybe just withholding information or just thought we wouldn't need to know. I really wish I attuned to that thing that we found in the tomb. Or that somebody did. Rich gave it to us like 10 sessions ago and nobody attuned to it.
Wait, which one?
I'm pretty sure it was a buff for this temple, but okay.
Oh, right, the lantern.
Yes, the lavender lantern.
I didn't even know who had it.
It's been in the bag for as far as I know.
Shit!
you need like an hour of quiet time to attune to something, right?
Yeah, you can definitely take this hour to short rest, recover.
No, I have an hour for invisibility.
Though you do, everyone does know the Black Mantle is up ahead, going through whatever it is.
Well, question on that. We heard him over here, and then we heard him disappear, right? We don't know where he is.
He did say he's going on ahead to secure the entrance, and you did hear his sound of the teleportation that everyone but Sparrow has heard before.
Okay.
Sparrow's just like,
You could, yeah. What do you guys wish to do?
I want to go in.
let's go.
But
Yeah,
we
I'm
might
gonna
die.
I'm gonna try to go ahead, I guess, because I'm invisible.
Okay. Do you wish?
and see if I can see anything.
Okay. Do you wish to give me a stealth check with advantage and add 10?
Yes. Da.
And I would say you probably have about 5 minutes. How long does Pass Without Trace last? 10 minutes or an hour? This
I thought it was an hour. Let
An
me double check.
hour.
is an hour. Okay.
It's concentration, though, I think.
It is.
So that is a 32.
With 32, you move forward, keeping quiet. Just let's make sure you do remember this, Charlie. That the stone that these walls are made out of is this white granite with its black flecks, little starburst flecks into them. Very similar to a piece of material you collected from Work Site B, but like a refined, polished version. And as you walk forward, being careful to avoid stepping in any of the blood, you can walk into Morzan's tomb.
Wait, what did we collect from Worksite B? I can't remember now.
It was...
Wasn't actually there that day.
Yeah.
Wait, this was the day that we saw the Black Mantle kill
Yes.
Captain and everybody, right?
Yes, and Fletcher...
One of my few absences, yeah.
One of your absences. That is true, I forgot about that. Where Fletcher was the one who pulled out a piece of rock or ore that you identified as Mother's Bone.
Okay, yep. I remember now.
Fucking what?
Yeah, Mother's Bone.
Mother's bone.
You heard the man.
Yep.
Mother's bone.
There's a joke in there somewhere.
I'll
Making fun of this
refrain,
already.
I'll refrain from making the joke I want to.
You don't even have to. It's there.
It's
It's
there.
already been made.
It's mother's favorite bone? No. It's mother's
yeah,
bone.
here's that.
Possessive.
Yeah.
Do you wish to go further into this tomb, Charlie, to see what you see? As you walk in, you see...
Did you tell us you're doing this, Charlie?
Yeah, I would have, before I moved in, been like, hey guys, I'm gonna scout ahead, see if I can see anything. Because nobody can see me, presumably, right now.
Right, that's what I was wondering.
Okay.
I think Relna would post up
Okay.
near the entrance without going in, trying to
imagine-
stay out of sight, like line of sight of whatever grabbed the guy.
Posting up like basketball.
As
She's
you,
ready to throw an
Yeah.
elbow.
As you walk in, you see like a trail of blood from where that man was dragged off to. You see the ceilings here are probably 15 feet tall, though several pillars are in the center. You can tell from the explosion there's a lot of damage, debris. You see several crypts of what all these skeletons was. And even though the tiles and floors and the masonry seems cracked, the elegance is here. These stones need no mortar. They have been cut perfectly to fit. As you walk in further, you see, following the blood, you see stairs going down. And you watch as the blood drips slowly off to the edge.
I'm sorry. I just read
Yeah,
April wrote.
yeah.
Let's just get them all out right now.
What?
You gotta go to chat.
Care to share with the class, April?
She
Mother's bone, 1 of 10,000. Well, Mother had to bone. Otherwise, where would you have come from? Your mother's bone was okay, but not great. I've had better than Mother's bone.
You want to know where she got that bone from?
Mmm.
Me last night.
Great minds. Great minds.
Oh my god.
Y'all make jokes, but I live it.
We make the jokes, but he was born in the joke, molded by
Molded by it.
He was born from mother's bone.
No! No!
I was born in it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh lordy.
Well, our party found Mother's Bone, and so did their party, and every other party has found Mother's Bone.
I think everybody just needs to find Mother's Bone at some point.
Mother's bone has just made its way around. Okay, shake it off. Let's shake it off.
Just back
Who's-
back into it.
Who's got the hand sanitizer?
Sanitizer, hardly knew her.
Oh.
I knew her a little too well. I mean, Mother's
Yeah,
Bone.
you know. Yeah, you know.
I just need a little rub it between two fingers.
Aw, that's pretty depressing.
What, the bone?
Yeah, and all he needs is to rub it between two fingers.
That's it. Just a little.
Huh, just a little bone, it sounds like.
But yeah, mothers. Talking about mothers. Stop it, my face is turning red. Jeez.
I'm sorry, I'm done. I'll be done now. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
So, how would we like to proceed?
The Disney princess is back. It's fine. It's fine.
Hmm.
A dream
The
is
curtain has dropped, Oz.
And Charlie, this is a new mechanic of this game. Because I always do things. You should see a little stairwell button at the bottom of the stairs.
I do.
If you walk to the stairs and be next to it, you can click it. And it would take you down to the next level.
This feels like a trap.
What?
Just
Like
Because
a functioning button in the game? In the map?
In the map. If you walk...
the thing is that, like, logically, I know I shouldn't do this alone, but you've placed a button in front of me that I can push to look at something cool, so how can I not?
I don't see Charlie. Charlie's gone. Charlie ventured off.
Charlie went off. So what would the rest of you want to do as Charlie is looking down these stairs?
I'm also going to have left Theo back with the group,
Okay.
I can, like...
I want to have followed Charlie because I'm very stealthy. I may not be invisible at this moment, but if I needed to be, I do have the ring.
Okay.
And I think I'm just about stealthy enough to
If
be
anyone
invisible.
wanted to move ahead and just not let Charlie do it alone, they can. It's fine.
I think Relna would stay until she gets the all clear because she just
Yeah.
the last thing she saw come out of this hallway was a giant hand and only an invisible person and like a liquid shadow went in there, so she's just gonna wait.
Zor would probably try and motion to Banks to follow the wizard.
Very well. I hope I don't get another concussion. I have had so many. He just takes like the pistol and rub it against his head.
Stop doing that.
Also have, like...
You're only going to make it worse. And tell me you've been drinking those 3 extra glasses of water that I told you last week.
Of course.
So I'll have Theo kind of, like, motion to everybody that, like, you know, like, it's clear you guys can move ahead.
Okay.
At the same time that I'm going to, go touch that button.
Go ahead and touch that button.
I can't see myself anymore. Okay, there I am. Never mind.
Relna will run in like I don't know, like a SWAT team. You know how they come in on the movies with like the gun low and they kind of like hunch over and they run like all. Yeah, that's what she does, but with her bow.
Okay.
Sweep and clear.
Sweep and clear.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just moving everyone in. Hawks is following behind you all.
I am also gonna stay towards the back of everyone.
Charlie, just give me a minute before you move on too far ahead. I do see you.
Did we see what made the blood?
Oh, yes.
Did I miss that part?
It was the
Okay.
person who got basically grabbed by the large hand and dragged off.
I'm gonna reach down and kind of like, some people will like take a little bit and be like, I'm just gonna like hand wipe and like.
The blood drips off your palm.
He's considering like putting it in the vial, but it's just.
It's just
I mean,
blood.
you've seen blood, you've seen it all.
So, you all watch as Sparrow's probably near the top of the stairs. Charlie continued down below. Theo, Charlie, do you still have Theo kind of like pointing the way to follow you?
Yeah.
Okay. Theo's just leading you this way. Does everyone wish to follow? Or does they wish to do anything in this room?
Does anything in this room look like it could lead to another area other than the stairs with the blood?
Very interesting. Please, there's a lot of alcoves with like these crypts, like these stone coffins. You can give me an investigation check to see if anything sticks out. Doesn't appear to have anything. You do see there's a nice coffin here, but it has some squiggly lines on it that you just can't make out.
Looks good to me.
But you all can proceed, and all you have to do is, I'm just gonna get your token near to the little square, the little stair symbol, and then just click it, and it would teleport you to the next level of Morzan's tomb. If anyone needs me to help them with that, just let me know.
I got up there.
And as you all proceed down, noticing...
Could I move forward at this point?
Yeah. I'm just going to describe it all at once, and then we can have you move forward. As you walk down, the stone stain this glistening color. And as you walk downstairs, Charlie, you saw this first. The top of the stairwell is black stone with white flecks in it. This eerie inverse of the other stone, as it appears that you are looking up into a night sky, as each little white fleck seems to be just catching light that there is none. And you walk down probably about 20, 40, 80 feet down until you hit, yes, inverse mother's bone.
It's the old reverse bone.
Yep.
Oh, I think they taught me about that at church camp.
Yep. Walk down into a hallway with several pillars, like built into the side as decorations, columns, with sconces in it, and it looks like each sconce has a torch, but where the flames would be is gems, red gems or jewels that's been carved to look like flames, but unlit, with little gold inlays inside it. The ceilings here are about 10-ish feet tall, with on the side, and domes up softly to probably about 15 in the middle. It is unmarred, no dust, no cobwebs. As you walk down, your feet hitting the stone, it looks brand new. It looks out of time, frozen in time from when it was finished.
Any trace of the blood down here?
There is no trace of the blood down here. It basically hits to the bottom of the steps, Then as it hit this landing, it is gone.
I'll try to spit on the ground.
As you do,
Does anything happen to it?
you watch a small little puddle, and it reminds you of the few fullest times in the desert you have spit into the sand. It is absorbed rapidly.
Benjian would love it here.
Can I
So clean.
inspect?
Why?
He was always cleaning us up. And this place does it for him.
Oh, yeah, Banks does that to me too. They'd probably get along really well. They both seem like caretakers and cleaners.
Yeah, I think so.
There we go. I believe someone was
Can I
saying,
inspect one of these torches?
sure. You may either give me an investigation or a Arcana check, your choice.
I think they're both the same for me, so
As you look, you remember of a spell called Continuing Flame. These sconces are meant to be lit up by magic. And you see in what languages do you speak, Charlie?
Elven, Common, Draconic, and Sylvan.
As you try to make out, the language is not something you know. You get the feeling that if you did know it, you could activate it.
Oh, this is a job for me. I can read shit.
Mm-hmm.
Where am I? Where?
You can do it. Where am I?
I don't know where.
Let me find you. There's a lot of you.
Am I in the other room?
Nope, you're right here.
Oh no, I'm right here.
You are.
Haha! I was
You're
hiding
on it.
behind the cat. Do you like my magic trick?
Yes.
I'll try and read it.
Okay. As you read it, it reads Brizinger.
Bazinga.
And as you say it, the light turns on in this reddish glow.
Does it tell you what language it was in?
No, unless it's just in a language I know.
It is not in a language you know.
Okay, no, then I can't discern it, can I? I can't be like, that looks like whatever.
Let me double check something real quick. Let me just look up the script to see if anyone. I think the only one that might. It is in an Elvish script, I will say that.
Elves? Elves?
Yeah.
But it's not Elvish,
Not Elvish, not Sylvan.
but it's in an Elvish script.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks similar, or it is
looks
just
It looks similar. It's like I don't know how to best describe it. It's like trying to compare Spanish and Portuguese. It's similar in everything, but it's just a little bit different. That it's just
Yeah, like certain languages
Quenya
share the
and-
same.
yeah.
Quenya and Sidar.
Oh,
But yeah, they share the same characters. So like, could I do like just an intelligence check to see if I know offhand like what
I would say
other languages?
Yeah, I'll allow that.
Okay.
I really love D&D because we just watched someone get like pulled bloody down the stairs. And, like, his entrails are like behind us, and these
Yeah.
two nerds are like, "What language
trying
is
to.
this?"
Yeah, can I read this on the wall?
It,
I love.
I'd like to
love it
try
so much.
again.
yeah.
I'd like to
Cool
try
magical
again.
shit. That's all that Charlie cares about.
I love it.
Where's the gift where it's like, oh no! Anyways.
I will say you do remember that Morzan was a drow. So, more than likely,
Okay.
this language was undercommon.
Oh, I didn't know that shared the Elvish script.
Mm-hmm.
It
Me,
would. Yeah.
the player, doesn't know that. Charlie obviously knows that because she was able to put that together.
Charlie knows everything. Lucy, on the other hand, well.
Yeah, no, there's nothing up here. Okay.
So, as you guys walk through, the hallway here is pretty massive, 25 feet wide. Those who turn the corner see that it keeps going on straight ahead. Or, as you look down this way, to the right, there's a small little hallway. Which way do you all wish to proceed?
I will smell the wind deeply. Like,
Okay.
do I smell any blood? Any like interesting smells?
Give me a perception check, please. And those who move forward see that there are doors at the end of a very short hallway. You do
I'm
not.
rolling terribly tonight. 11.
Well, let's burn them bad rolls now. So would you all wish to proceed forward down this long hallway with several sconces down the side, or to the short hallway with 2 doors? And you can see from there, you might have to get a little bit closer to read it. A plaque that bears some words. Again,
In
Undercommon.
Drow?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, undercommon. I'll go up and read it.
Okay. As you up and read it, it reads, "For those whose soul shall not pass."
Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's ominous as shit.
Okay.
Man, maybe we should just keep going down the hallway. I'm not too sure about that one.
Can I like go towards these doors and kind of like, are there like keyholes or anything that I can like try to peek through, like see?
There is no keyhole. The doors themselves are made from the same stone, same mother's bone.
Are they like flush against the ground, like no gaps whatsoever?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Can I have Theo put his ear up to the door because he has better hearing than I do?
Sure. Have Theo give me a perception check, please.
$21.
Nothing is heard.
Okay.
What do you guys wish to do? Go down the long path, or check out what's behind door number 1?
Sparrow
Those
votes
Oh, go
door
ahead.
number 1.
Yeah, I'll kind of like whisper to everybody, like, there's, as far as I can hear, there's nothing behind the door.
I say let's check
So-
it out.
So Morzan, he was good at imprisonment magic. I don't know if your book talked about that at all.
No, it really only talked about if he fucked or not.
Oh, he never mentioned that once to us.
Mostly.
Mostly. That's really the takeaway from the
some
book.
filler in between, but yes.
Yep.
So I just be aware that he's really good at trapping people and their souls.
Oh.
Did he trap Mother's bone?
I was gonna say something like that, and I resisted.
You April? Oh my god.
Kind of. He imprisoned Baharasat.
Yeah, he did.
Behuva what?
All I heard was
long as it-
bone.
So long as it's all consensual, I mean.
I don't think it was. I think she was resisting.
imprisonment usually isn't consensual.
Oh.
In some situations, but not this one.
I mean, as long as you have a safe word.
That's the thing.
Banana hammock.
Banana hammock.
Banana hammock.
I'm coming, Zora. What's wrong? Thanks, Chef.
That's okay.
Oh, okay.
I was
like, what did
using
you use
an
that?
example.
Okay. Does anyone wish to open the door?
That was very effective.
I'm staying back because the plaque sounded scary.
Okay.
For those whose souls shall not pass.
Mm-hmm.
For those. That's what's throwing me off.
Like 4?
No, not like 4.
Oh, like this door is for those whose souls shall not pass. So I'm just thinking, like, whoever's going in there's soul isn't gonna go with them.
The number 4, the 4th book in the series. Is it Morzan? I'm putting the pieces together.
Pull out the tent, pull out the tent. We need the board, we need the board.
We connected them!
I just imagine the red yarn lines going across the
Yep.
laid out board with the pictures and.
I want to try to open the door.
Okay. Go ahead and click the door and see if it opens.
Oh man.
And it does. The door opens
I'm right
smoothly.
behind Charlie.
Okay.
Okay.
Relna has an
Opens
arrow
smoothly.
trained above the two of them.
And inside this room, you see a obelisk in the center. And filled around the room, urns. Rona, Boggs, Eden. These urns remind you of another dungeon.
Those are just, I know what those are. They're fermenting jars. They're probably got potatoes in them.
Yes, if the fermenting were people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, these tend to reanimate
The jars?
the remains.
Even if they're ashes, how do ashes reanimate?
They go inside a statue that comes to life and beats the shit out of us.
And they hurt.
I look around the room. Are there any statues?
You see no statues except for the obelisk in the center.
Is one of these urns within reaching distance of the door? Like arm's distance?
You have to
for,
walk.
for dwarf arms.
You would have to walk to at least right here to grab it.
Okay.
Is there, like, I know that I have unlimited rations, but like, doesn't Banks have like an unlimited like water canteen? Is that what he got?
Mm-hmm.
I'll ask Banks if I can borrow his canteen.
What do you need it for?
It's a surprise.
I'm gonna get this back, right?
Oh yeah, of course. I don't need it.
He needs to be drinking at least 6 of those a day.
Yeah.
6 unlimited water canteens.
It's a thing.
Sounds like
Never
drama
question your doctor.
Okay. Go right ahead.
Can I check for traps first?
Of course. Do that after you open the door.
I'm not a rogue. I'm not a rogue yet. So
Go ahead.
Is the wizard going in because Zora is following?
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Investigation, you got it, bro. Oh, I was almost an 18.
The doors are
no.
not trapped. You notice nothing unusual. No giant bucket of pup is going to fall on you. No, nothing there. Looks like walking in is going to be harmful.
Okay, I'll walk in.
Following.
Okay.
Following with intent to shoot at range.
Okay.
I want to, as I'm walking around this room, like, I'm gonna take the canteen and start like pouring water onto the ashes to like wash them away so that like they can't reanimate. if that makes any sense.
Charlie, do you hear that? Do you hear the voices?
Do I hear what?
Hear the voices. You
I
might want.
don't hear anything for some reason.
You might need to go to your sound controls.
Yeah, I don't hear anything either. But
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't heard any music or sound or anything this entire time that I've been. Let me try to reload.
same.
Oh.
Yeah, no music.
I might have mine set way low though because
Yeah.
sometimes it blasts.
No, it's not showing up as music at all.
I have music playing on my end. Maybe Toby Joke, can you hear that? Yeah. Turbo Joke can hear it. I'm sorry you guys can't.
Yeah, because you're streaming from your setup, so
Yeah.
you can hear what you can hear.
But it should be the same setting.
Mm.
I can see something playing. I just can't hear it.
Nope.
Yeah.
I did not mean to do
Wait.
that.
Wait, now I can. Like a.
Yeah. I mean,
Like I
still
can hear
can't.
like
Why not?
creaking.
I want to hear the creaking.
I
I
know.
can't hear anything.
Same.
I don't hear any voices. I just hear
Creaking is my favorite noise.
What tab are we going to try and fix this?
I'm posting right now in the group chat.
I went to audio playlists and I just turned up my volume on my Go XLR.
I have them all the way turned up, and I still hear nothing.
Okay. Well, I can figure this out a different way.
Global volume controls. Okay. And then chunk. No, I mean I have everything turned up. It's not doing anything.
Do you have the tab itself muted?
No.
Then I am not too sure how to make you hear this.
That's
Shit.
Okay.
Let me just go to the stream.
Yeah. Let's go to the stream.
Okay.
Hold on.
As you guys are walking forward, Charlie, you hear the disembodied voices coming from these urns.
Ooh. I have to mute one
stream
because
is
I'm getting
frozen.
double.
Okay.
Yeah, my stream is frozen for some reason, so I can't hear that either.
Oh,
What is going on, man?
no idea.
I believe you that it's spooky.
As you hear, I can describe it, don't worry. You hear one person in a disembodied voice saying, asking where he is. Where am I? Who are you people? What is going on? Another voice.
Sorry. It all of a sudden came off of mute.
Why is let me fix that. See, why is the stream is frozen? I might try something real quick. Hold on a moment. How about now? Ooh.
Now it's not frozen, but nobody's.
How about now?
Okay, there we go.
We good? Technical issues.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is my own voice playing back to me? That's.
Sorry, that was through my
Oh, it was.
mic because it was coming through my speakers because my
You just
headset's
got
not
my
working.
volume pumped up. It's fine.
Yeah.
The better to hear you with.
Ooh,
But as those
such big teeth.
those who enter the room, you hear a male voice asking, "Where are you?" You hear a tiny voice. "I'm watching you. Come play with me. I'm lonely." Come play with me!
You know who else is lonely? Mother's bone.
Another voice, feminine, screaming, no, no. Let me go. I don't want to be here anymore. I didn't mean to do it. I didn't mean to do it. Let me go. Over and over again. And the most...
These voices, they're resonating from everywhere? Are they coming from specific, like, urns, or is it...
from specific urns. Another one.
There's not a lady trapped in a mirror in there, is there?
No. And you hear one voice, Ugabada, Didaba, like chanting in this inferno language.
Hey, don't I know Infernal?
You tell me?
I do!
Mm-hmm. This is chanting of curses, basically saying, fuck you, oh, bitch. Like, this is just swearing over and over again. And
you've been trapped in here for however long, and that's the best vocabulary you can come up with.
Relna takes some dirt out of her pocket and just drops it in front of her face and says a few words in another language.
As the dirt hits the stone, the dirt is absorbed.
She bows her head and she's like, he fought a lot of people. Some of them were bad, and some of them, they were just a little overzealous. So, I don't know.
Zor's taking a vial of this ash from the urn that's right in front of him. Yep.
Okay.
Corking it.
Go right ahead.
Urn ash.
Like, trying to wash away this stuff doing anything?
The water gets absorbed. The ash themselves seems to, like, move by the water. It's this weird, like... It's kind of like not water moving the ash. It's almost like more like a liquid air blowing ash, because as soon as it hits it, it moves a little bit, like you're blowing on it, and then the water is absorbed. And on this obelisk in the center, there is more writing. And behind it, as you enter, there is 2 more doors.
I'll read the obelisk.
In this room lies those whose transgressions against the world are too great to let their souls pass across the river. Here they shall remain until the world itself turns to dust and ash like them. Their punishment, it goes beyond death, it goes beyond pain, it goes into darkness. The never-ending darkness of being trapped alone, realizing that their sins cannot be forgiven.
Man, this Morzon guy is like overly dramatic, huh?
Oh, for sure.
A little bit.
Like,
I
is he
really
a
like
theater
it.
kid?
He's really starting to grow on me. This soul trapping stuff, I like it. And no, I'm not trying to justify anything I've done in the past few hours. Not at all.
Of course not. But yeah, he thinks what he's doing is right. I'm personally not convinced all these people deserve to be here, but maybe that's another conversation for another day.
And there's a door on the further side.
Is there a plaque on that one at all, or is it just...
There is 2 plaques, actually, because there's 2 doors.
I'm reading.
Okay, hold one moment. My thing is... It says Prelix and Tinnitus. Just in single, it doesn't translate, which means it's probably a name.
Does it sound familiar?
It's like the names themselves. Give me a history check, please.
Yeah, good enough. I'll take it. Or
As-
better than I thought it was gonna be.
The names, but like, best you can tell they're old names. It's like things that people were called way back when. Like, you know, when you think of like the old stories that they used to tell, like, you know, about way back when, like those type of names. But you can't really like connect them.
Okay. Well, I think it's a name. Probably not good people. I'm just gonna use some context clues.
Is that the pause for you to use context clues?
Oh no, I just meant like the room is a context clue.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You said that, and there was just this long pause, and I was like, is it happening?
They're percolating. The context clues, they are percolating.
Can I send Theo up to those doors as well and have him here?
Sure. Give me a perception check, please.
I think Relna's going to go to the entrance more so, in case this is a dead end. Like, she's still worried about the timing of everything, so she's ready to continue the search if need be, to down the hall.
Theo cannot hear anything. Maybe it's the voices creeping in, but these doors, now that you have them open, are like 6 inches thick of solid stone. Or mother's bone.
Only 6
6
inches.
inches
Of
thick.
mother's bone?
Mm-hmm.
6 inches.
I was
thick?
waiting for that. I was like, I really said something and no one really. Okay.
6 inches thick?
Yeah. It's an average length of a door.
Thick?
That's what all the guys always tell me too, you know.
That is a girthy
Door.
Bone,
That's
okay?
a girthy door.
It's girthy, yeah.
I am suddenly not
Oh, boy.
interested in Mother's Bone at all anymore. Mother's Bone is too much for me.
6 inches?
Thick?
Yeah.
Thick?
I
Girth?
mean, the door, yes, but I was like,
I'm
thinking,
scared.
like-
I'm scared. Okay, I'm scared.
Okay, so earlier we saw a bunch of people like killing each other and then reanimating and killing each other. I feel like we're just gonna be saying 6 inches thick for the rest of eternity.
That's what's going to be echoing in this chamber.
6.
6 inches thick.
The 6th book in the series. It was.
Thick, thick, thick.
Wait a second. Let me go to my notes. The 6 books in the series. We haven't read that one yet.
Nope.
6 inches?
Thick, 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 thick.
Inches?
6.
That's like a ball. That's
I have a great idea
Yeah, I'm talking
for a
about,
party
like,
name now that
Radius
we're
or
together.
diameter?
Oh my god, Radius is a whole different game. That's an entirely different. That's.
we're playing D&D, not Warhammer, okay?
Is the door open?
I mean, it's been called a Warhammer at this point
Yeah.
before.
The
With a radius like that,
the
you
doors.
could call it a Warhammer.
Rona, the doors to this urn room is open, but the doors on the other side have not yet been opened or attempted. They're only
How thick would you say those doors are?
probably the same.
Checks out.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least it's consistent, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Let's open these doors.
Go right ahead. Go ahead and click the door.
I'm scared.
I'm really scared. 6
I-
inches, man.
I clicked the door. I think it's locked.
It is locked. As you try to push, it is jammed shut. You
All
are
right.
not able to open.
The door is
Solid
locked,
6
guys.
inches.
And And as you turn to whisper, you hear on the other side, pushing against the door, something heavy hits against it.
Oh, good thing it's locked because there's something back there, and I fucking dash away.
Okay.
Do you think it's who we're chasing, or do you think it's someone that lives there?
It sounded squishy, whatever it was.
Did it make like a like that kind of noise, or
Like a heavy bang. And
The sound was like
and
for some
out
reason.
from the door,
Close the
Those-
door. Close the door.
opened as this hulking figure, probably 10, 12 feet tall, ducks in. Let's do this justice.
Sorry to disturb you, sir. We were just on our way out.
This is what it looks like.
Oh my god!
nope.
As you look at his hand matches what grabbed the individual before.
Whoa.
He's got mother's bones on the end of every finger.
Yeah, mother's finger bone.
That's the bone.
Can we please roll initiative?
That doesn't look like 6 inches
Against
to me.
this thing, can we not roll initiative?
You
It's
know,
fine.
he's got 3 fingers but 5 toes.
Can
You know about what?
wrong number and leave?
That's what I was saying. I'm like, I'm sorry to disturb you, sir. Wrong door. We're just
what?
on our way out. We don't want no trouble.
I think it's telling me I can't roll initiative.
My shit keeps like reloading.
I don't want to roll initiative.
Let me see why.
I rolled a nat
Oh, there we go.
one.
Okay.
I am being
I'm gonna-
oppressed.
No, somebody needs to beat me. Thank you.
And
Still impressed by those dice. Man, I need to redo mine.
I literally was thinking the same thing.
I don't remember how to redo my dice.
Yeah.
Is the only thing.
I can set up so you guys can get back in.
Let us back in.
I want real dice that are that gold with like gold
Okay.
numbers on top of the gold. Gold on gold.
That'd be
Hit my
nice.
dice.
Hey, Rich, is there any way at a break you could put music in Discord so I can cheat and listen to it that way?
Ooh.
Not a priority.
Whoa, why am I hearing stuff now?
Now
Oh,
you-
whoa, I hear it now.
Now you can hear
Holy
it?
shit,
can hear
that's
that.
really loud.
We just had to
Why am
complain
I not
enough.
hearing things?
Okay, somehow I changed the music and it worked.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Isn't it true that whenever
not
I like
working for
complain about
me.
something, it just starts working?
Yeah, no,
That is
really.
true.
That is
does
true.
happen sometimes.
Like, maybe we could like, and it's like, listen.
Oh,
just-
that was
it'll
very
just work.
loud.
Wow. Okay, it's my
Still
turn
don't hear
apparently. That was
anything.
hard.
Volume for me.
Yes.
I still don't hear anything.
This guy's name is Bone Claw.
Yep.
Wow.
Lucy, you have your, did you see the picture Rich put up? Do you have your settings
Yeah, I got
matching
everything like
his?
turned all the way up.
Do you have the tab muted, perhaps?
Nope. It says that there's music playing in my tab, but like, there's not. Oh shit! Wait, there it is.
Mind Flayer Chamber.
Yep.
Just complain a little, and it's like, listen.
Yeah.
Like, there's like a
All right,
currently
all right.
playing tab.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
That's what's currently playing.
Okay.
So, Rona, as you are first, you are with your bow in hand prepared as this hulking figure reaches through, ducking through the doorway, coming through. What do you do?
Looks like we found the right passageway.
I'm going to move so that I can have line of sight on it. I have to stand in the urns, I guess.
Okay.
Is that possible?
Yeah, you start to clatter, and as one falls and breaks, you hear like the wisps. Do I die now? I'm still here.
Go.
I'm still
Please
here.
go.
Why won't I pass on? Ah!
She's going to, in just total sadness for this soul that's trapped here and fear of whatever the hell this is, shoot directly at it with advantage because she's going before it.
Yes, you are.
I was so happy when we had D&D Beyond. Now it's all crazy. Sorry.
Remind me throughout the week so I can get this back up working for you.
Okay, dirty 20 and
Oh, the music is on again.
I'll take the dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20 hits.
And is this a monstrosity?
It is not.
Okay. 8 piercing.
As you hit it, doesn't seem to. The arrow doesn't go in that deep. It's hide. It's thick. What else would you like to do?
She'll notice this and look even more scared. And oh boy, I think at this point, I think she would use a bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark, given that her hit did not strike as true as she wanted. So you see her kind of summon that sandy golden energy, and it swirls around this quarry. And then she's going to shoot again, just kind of like taking care to steady herself on the urns nearby, like apologizing a little bit and trying to get a better shot, hoping that it'll do more damage.
Okay.
$18 to hit.
18 does hit.
Is it a D6 for hunters?
It is.
So 10 piercing.
Okay.
And she'll just stand on the urn and look around and say, I don't think it cares about my arrows, guys. And that'll be her turn.
As it moves forward, its hands dragging down the ground.
And you should pick those bones up. They're mother's. She'll be upset with you.
You watch as both hands, one reaches out to attack Zora. One, even from that distance, shoots out and still can reach you, Rona. Rona, does a 10 hit you?
Misses.
And Zora, does an 18 hit you? I don't believe so.
Ping! I think it's like more of like a weird reverberative, like kind of has an electric sound to the ping now.
Mm-hmm.
More like a zzz.
And then more souls as
No, thank you.
No souls here.
Fresh out.
Ellie.
its
Oh!
body fades into the ash, coming, falling.
I can't believe that worked.
I don't think it's gone.
Yeah.
What do you mean it's gone? I don't see it. I'm gonna kind of
You
like
don't see me either, but I'm still here.
I'm gonna kind of like swirl the ash on the floor with my boot
I'm gonna
where it
high
was
five.
right next to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna high five Eden and say, "We did it!"
Let's go! Anyways, let's keep going.
It is
Come on!
Banks' turn.
Yeah, it looks like it's gone. We're good.
We're good? Okay.
No, we're not good.
Well, he doesn't really have... He's just gonna wait to shoot his pistol in case it comes out.
Zora's like, guys, there's nobody here. Why is everybody so...
Zora, what would you like to do?
Since he sank into the ash right next to me, right?
Yep.
Is that where he was when he kind of like you said he disappeared into the ash? Was that right next to me? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna kneel down and try and examine it.
Okay.
See if there is like, could this be like a trap door maybe that was like
Give me an investigation.
hidden-ish or something, or
Give me an investigation check, please. As you're looking at the ash, the thing, you notice that you've been paying attention to how the stone absorbs everything. And you realize as this creature, whatever it is, turned to ash, the stones themselves absorbed it. And you watch as it's starting to reform behind you. And as it is, it's in a semi-invisible state. You notice it, you can see through it, others cannot.
and nobody else notices it? Was what you're saying?
Yeah, no one else can passively see it, but you can. And I will show it real quick, and then that's where it was. That's where it's forming.
Okay. All right. I'm going to have my shield on my third arm
Okay.
and try and keep that in whatever direction, just in between me and the thing. Even if I turn, just the arm should kind of be like, auto following this thing with the shield.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm going to turn and just as quick as I can, reaction-wise, I'm going to over two hands with the hammer and smash one of its feet
Go right ahead.
with those skeleton feet. That's bones, smash them, smash the shit out of them.
Go make your attack.
Take those
Trying
little
to-
piggies to the market.
Doing that, yeah. Well, I used to have a button that did that. Now I'm gonna have to look in a different spot. Let's see if I can just do Warhammer. Whoops. Something like that. I don't know why it's rolling with advantage.
Not sure I either. Should also be doing a lot. Give me proficiency with it. Just add.
And two hand, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it is doing two hand or not.
It should be. Yeah, it does have it. I haven't seen you roll yet. Did you roll?
Nope, let's do that.
Okay. A 24 does hit, and then you should see the 1d10 plus versatile.
Got it.
Okay. And with that, it becomes visible as you do.
Heh.
I do.
Zor doo-doos.
As Zor comes down this thing, a cloud of ash filters up, making it invisible. Your blow seems to be normally effective.
I think I hit it. I think I hit it. He's just probably like coughing from the ash cloud. Does this ash stick to like
No,
beard oils?
it oddly does
Okay.
not.
Can
Alright.
Relna tell that his attack was effective?
You can tell that his attack was effective.
Okay. So she'll know that.
Sparrow, it is your turn.
I'm going to sorry. Oh, sorry. There are doors here. I'm gonna hide.
I just picture you like opening and closing the door.
Open.
Nope, still
close,
bad.
Open. Nope, still bad. Popping out. No, Sparrow's gonna hide in the little urns.
As you enter the room and enter it into this creature's reach, it makes an attack of opportunity against you.
Ah, dang it.
It's kind of, as you watch Spell, you try to sneak in. Its claw try to reach out to pierce you. But I think a 14, does that hit?
Nope. Does not.
As you nimbly dodge out of the way, rolling and tumbling into these urns.
I'm gonna try to hide.
Okay, go right ahead.
Okay. Well, I don't think I did very well at it. But you know what? If I was gonna mess up, it'd be now. So I'm gonna shoot at it.
You can shoot at it. It is not an advantage as it still can see you.
Yes, I'm sure. I am understandable. How's the 26?
26 does hit.
Great. 6.
You do still get sneak attack because your allies are still next to it, though.
Yeah! Woohoo! Yeah!
And your attack, though massive, does not seem to be as normally effective as you typically do.
Okay. Not
Who's
as
Zor attack with?
Zor attacked with his hammer. His specially artificially enhanced hammer.
How is it artificially enhanced? Is it apparent?
It's like little steampunk design. It's magical in sense.
Gotcha.
But it was semi-effective.
Yeah.
It did something.
It did something. Just
Relna's gonna catch your eye and be like, partially effective!
Partial success!
Partial success!
I used to have a magical weapon. But then it was cursed and I had to stop using it because it made me try to kill my friends.
I mean,
I thought that you were gonna make a Mother's Bone joke. I'm gonna be real.
yeah. It's not.
Missed opportunity. I am so mad at myself.
I am going to mention there have been several weapons you guys have collected.
I had a magical weapon once. Then I lost it to my phone.
Yes, but does it require attunement? Is the thing.
Mm. Eden, what do you wish to do?
My screen just went black.
Uh-oh.
Now I can't see it. I was gonna move 30 feet out of the room into the hallway.
I can definitely do that for you.
Yeah,
Then-
thank
Wow,
you.
this bone claw's really, really powerful if it was able to do that.
And then I'm gonna do a little blasting.
Okay, go right ahead.
So the first one.
The reaction.
Oh god.
Have I been dethroned?
I think you might have.
Oh no.
And 17 on the second one. So however much that is.
Yep.
22 points.
You watch as two
Damage.
blasts hits it, one massive. Another one must kill. Those blessed.
I just bring my fingers up to my mouth real quick and I go. That'll be my turn.
It is. Why is it saying that? It should be Hawk's turn.
Thessalar.
I don't know why it says Thessalar.
It's Hawks' real name.
Maybe. No, it's his last name.
He's the big bad. He's been
Eh,
hiding from us this whole time.
Hiding
Monka.
in plain sight.
what is he? He is going to. Yeah. With a 14, he misses. As a ray of this pinkish Electric energy shoots out from his hand, but misses. Charlie, it is your turn.
Okay. Is taking something out of the bag of holding an action?
I believe so, yes.
Could I take 2 things out of the bag of holding?
I would have to double check, but my gut's saying right now no. At least depends on what these 2 things are.
Haven't had a chance to identify them yet, but I know I took
that's
some
the
magical
best.
weapons
You did.
off of Uso and Sabian.
It does say bag of holding retrieving an item from the bag which requires an action.
Okay. I'm going to I'm gonna take the I'll take out the greatsword
Okay.
because I've seen Relna use like a whole bunch of different weapons, right?
Yep.
Yeah, she's kind of like a little porcupine with a bunch of spiky things sticking out of her.
So I'm gonna be like, she could probably make use of one of these things, and I'm gonna move here and hand you the greatsword.
Okay.
She is so excited because in looking at her character sheet, thanks Foundry, just realized she has no more arrows left.
Oh. So I'm like, I'm not sure what this does, but like, good luck, have fun.
Thanks.
Also, I'm still invisible. I just realized.
Yes, you are.
Thanks.
This great sword descends from the hands to you.
Actually, I think for a moment you see her like grab a necklace around her neck, like a little pendant around her neck, as the greatsword just like falls into her hands out of nowhere, and she like looks up and then like shakes her head and like looks around for you.
Thanks.
You got it. And then I'm gonna take a step back because that's all my movement.
Okay.
I'm assuming he can take an attack of opportunity on me, maybe? I don't know if I'm still within his reach.
He already used his reaction to attack the spell.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I
Took one for the team.
forgot about that.
It's okay.
And yeah, that's gonna be. I don't know what else to expect from this temple, so like I don't want to use the very small remainder of things I can do on this guy. So I think that's gonna be it.
Okay. And with that, it is Boggs' turn. And what is he gonna do against this? Okay. You watch as Boggs takes his staff, and this black mold of spores starts to float towards this creature, covering its eyes. And let's see if he is successful in blinding this individual.
Did Banks do his held action?
Oh, Banks did not. Thank you for reminding me. With 2 loud pistol shots. Da-da-da. Bop, bop. Uh, 20 does hit. 13 does not. You got a 24 on the con save, so blindness does not work. is going to command the zombies to go attack. And Savian's going to go here, and he is going to attack at a distance. Three pink-green rays of Eldritch energy shoot out from him. Sabian lets out a loose of attacks. All of them hitting. 11, 17. As the thing goes, another one must kill them all. Who makes the foul deeds? As is the start of the round again, I'm gonna give you your weapon, Rona. Unfortunately, you do not know what it does.
What does it look like?
It is a great sword, and it's cold to the touch. It's like metal that just freezes in frostbite. You see frost along the edge, like it's like frost along the bladed edge.
She's gonna kind of heft it in her hand, getting familiar with the grip on it, and like do a couple practice swings, and then look at the empty quiver and look at this giant clawed thing with her little halfling stature. She's gonna hop across from urn to urn and just run at it and go ah, and try to swing at one of its big legs.
Okay. Well, one moment. I actually gave you two. Boom. Okay. Go ahead and make your attack.
So is it with a +4?
I might have to make it. Plus, this is strength, so it'd be +3. No, so it's +4.
Oh, strength and yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense. Okay,
Mhm.
cool.
So you go ahead and make your attack. With
Oh
it.
man, it's not rolling, or I can't click it.
It's not rolling for me either. Let me try it. Try the other one. I had to put a new one in.
This one says charges, so I'll just use.
Yeah.
Oh come on, man!
It's a
I'm gonna
9.
use my inspiration.
Go right ahead.
I don't think it's letting me go with the charges.
Okay.
Oh wait, there it goes. Sorry, technical
problem.
difficulties. I'm trying to slice this guy. There we go. 23 to hit.
23 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
10 slashing.
I will say, even though you are not attuned to it, the magicalness of this weapon will go through. However, you do not get that extra cold damage to you attuned to it.
Awesome. That's still really great. Yeah, so she feels it impact and she smirks and she's like, "This is nice. This is nice." She's yelling to wherever Charlie is. Draw it out of the bone and just try to slice where its Achilles tendon would be, kind of low on the ground.
Okay. Go ahead and make your second attack. Oh, yeah.
"13."
Okay, 13 does not hit.
And boy, oh boy, tiny little halfling's just gonna be standing at the foot of this giant ass dude, and that's where I'll end my turn.
Okay. You watch as it turns and says, "Must kill them. No more. Those who make foul deeds." As I would like Yeah, now it's just gonna. Can it? Yep. How can it cannot get there? Zora, Rona, and Banks's not Banks, Boggs' zombie all gets attack of opportunity.
Hell yeah.
Taking it.
For sure taking it.
As it is singularly focused on Savian and Rona.
On me?
Not Rona, Savian, Zombie, and Eden. Like, it's hatred.
Oh no!
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
It is still within your range, unfortunately.
Ah, no worries, no worries.
21 does
me.
hit Zora, but 7 does not. So another 12 points of damage. As you watch as you're beating this thing, it is looking wounded. It is taking an attack against Savian. And with a 17, it does hit. As this massive claw pierces through Savian for 21 points of piercing damage. And you
Better him than any of us.
As Savian is kind of lifted, the zombie corpse, it is now grappled by him in one claw. As he is going forward, trying to reach to Eden. As Banks is in the way. Well, fuck!
Wasn't Banks holding an action?
He did shoot.
Okay. I was
Did
not
he
paying
hit,
attention,
though?
Apparently.
He did not hit. He hit.
I didn't think so.
Classic Banks.
He's like shooting at the skeleton. It's just like through the ribs.
Yep,
You
he's
can
like
clearly
threading
see the
needle. It's
wall
actually
behind it
pretty
being hit.
impressive.
At this point, you do get an attack of opportunity, Sparrow, as it is trying to. It did leave your attack range. You can try to
I
punch.
shoot. Oh, no, that's bad. Dumb idea. I punch.
You punch.
Punch.
Or if you want to, I'll allow you to. Do you have a dagger on you?
I do.
I will let you use a dagger and replace it as an arrow attack.
Yeah.
You stab it with an arrow, but it's going to be with a dagger damage and all that stuff. 22
How's
does,
a 22?
does hit. And you,
And do I get sneak attack?
you do. 'Cause it is once per turn, not once per round.
Wait.
I feel like
once
these
per turn,
zombies
not
are
one-
really cool for the rogue.
Yep.
Just zombies everywhere.
Oh, yeah. As another...
18.
Boom. Yeah, he's just gonna make his other attack against Savian Zombie. And that's a 22 to hit. For another 18 points of damage. Come here so I can kill you. No more pacts. And that is its turn. It is Banks' turn. As he goes, whoa, shit! And... what would Banks do in this situation? Banks is going to take the action to disengage and get back. And he does not see everyone he knows looks uninjured for the most part. Yeah. So I guess that's his turn. Because no one needs healing. And he does not want to be near that thing. Zor, it is your turn.
Okay. Zor clearly sees this thing beelining it down the hall for the people who's. It's like kind of like cut everybody off, right?
Yeah, it is solely focused on those who just use Eldritch Blast, because for some reason it might hate warlocks.
Nah,
Yeah.
That-
Yeah.
that's racist.
That's also hypocritical. Isn't Morzan a fucking warlock?
Does my weapon count as a gadget?
For the act of your thing, yes, it does. So if you want to use the 1d4 bonus,
To supercharge it?
yes, you do.
Yeah, the 1d4 bonus
You can.
for my reaction. Okay. What is that? You can do this a number of times equal to your int modifier per long rest. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What is my int modifier? Oh, +3. Okay, so I have 3 charges. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I'm gonna supercharge my hammer and run full speed at him and clap him in the butt.
Okay.
Zor has +3 intelligence?
I don't know how that happened.
This is
A lot of things happen when you got transformed.
Yeah. I mean, I used to have huge wisdom. I was really wise, but now I'm smart.
Mm-hmm.
and here I had to study 40 years for that shit, and you just touched a gadget.
Yep. It's the benefits of being a dwarf and not an elf. It's pretty neat.
All right. As you do get within range, it is going to use this reaction to attack you. Yeah, because its other thing is not within range.
Oh, it can do that.
Yes.
Mhm.
If you enter its range, it can attack.
Yeah.
That is a 26 to hit.
That surprisingly actually hits me.
As you watch as it says, as it just pierces, its claws pierces through you for 24 points of piercing damage.
Boom. Okay, let's see. Can I do...
Zor got a piece of mother's bone.
And
Ka-chunk. Where... This piece of mother's bone, where did Zor take it?
right through your shoulder, and it's piercing right through there, and you are technically grappled by it.
Oh, yeah.
So you would say
We
that,
got grabbed
that he
by
was
Mother's bone.
Yep.
he was penetrated by mother's bone.
By the 6
Lucky
girthy inches.
Son of a bitch.
Through the shoulder, no less.
Full strength to
That's a
escape
new
Mother's
spot.
bone.
There's a new spot.
Yeah.
That is a new spot.
That's the 3rd hole that they tell you about.
Who knows?
I feel like you're waiting
Jesus
just 2 hours
that
drinking.
one.
All right. Supercharging it.
Uh-huh.
He can still say he's a virgin. What? Sorry.
Let's see. Increase either damage, attack roll, or reduce the save. Okay, so when do I have to,
You have to do that.
like if I roll an attack roll now,
You can do it if you do it before I declare a hit or a miss, but you can do it after you roll.
okay. And if not, I can save it for the damage. If I'm going to confidently keep it and it ends up landing, then I can, okay,
Yeah.
I'll do that.
So-
Here we go.
Yeah, so technically you wouldn't have spent it unless you wanted to. But yeah. There's a 15. Do you wish to use it?
I'm going to use it.
Okay. Go right ahead.
Yeah, I'm not chancing it. I'm not sure how to use it, but
Just roll a d4 and add it. So with
that's an 18 hit.
it does. So go ahead and roll your damage, and then roll a d100 for me. So 8 damage.
32.
Okay.
This is the exciting part right here.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I spaced out for a second. I thought you did 32 points of damage, and I'm like, the fuck?
This
Being a
as
robot's not half bad.
you watch as this high steam after you hit it, like the supercharge of your hammer, like this steam went off, but no one noticeably heard it, except for Saren and Theo, who immediately look at you and give you this evil look. Okay.
The familiars look at me
Yeah.
with an evil look.
Yeah.
Does Zor know why? Know why?
Currently no, because
Okay.
it basically think of like the steam came out, but no one heard it except for the animals, and now they don't like you.
Oh, great. That's okay. It's fine. I mean, I'll make it up to him.
All right.
Theo and I have always been really close. Really close.
And
Yeah, sure.
The closest. Yeah.
okay.
That's all I'm doing.
Okay. And with that, it is Sparrow's turn.
His
My-
eye.
My measly damage didn't kill it.
Unfortunately, not.
I shoot.
Go right ahead.
Kapow.
As
How's
you
a 23?
hits, as you pull your bow back, shooting, it is looking wounded, though no blood is falling.
I mean, it doesn't
Okay.
have blood, right?
Nope.
Like,
Yeah.
is it because it doesn't have blood, or because like it's not
Doesn't-
bloodied?
It's no, it is. It looks beat up. It is near death, but it is just
Okay.
not.
I'm gonna go over here and hide.
Okay, go right ahead. Give me another stealth roll.
Skeleton goes into a bar and orders a beer and a mop.
With a nat 20.
That didn't make the sound, but it was a nat 20.
I don't know
Eden
why.
hasn't taken over my
Yeah.
my spot.
I was waiting for the sound.
I know. I don't know why you
my
didn't do it.
spot as nat 20 magnet.
I can't hear any sound, so
With
Oh
that,
yeah, the rest of the sounds are gone now too for me.
Let's see.
I don't know why. I'll take a look. And Eden, it is your turn. You watch as this thing is looking, and then you just backed off.
I am backing up to the wall,
Okay.
and I am gonna stop it, browser. I'm gonna hit him with a couple of blasts because my screen's black again, but I can still make these rolls.
Okay.
15 and a 23.
A 15 misses, but a 23 hits.
5 damage.
I will kill you. All of you.
15 misses, y'all.
Yep.
Well, that's all I got.
I don't know you yet, but good luck. As Hawks is just backing off this way. He is gonna shoot off an attack before he bounces, though. And don't know why it's not working. But let me just do it this way. And Hawks get a nat 20. That's good for him.
Let's go.
So
This is so buggy.
is taking 22 points of damage. And it must make a con save. And fails.
You go, nerd boy.
As this thing is like heavily beat up. And it's poisoned. But cannot be poisoned.
Oh.
But Charlie, it is your turn. As this thing is looking beat up as it is trying to get to Eden.
All right. I will close in on it. And I'll do some attacks.
Okay, go right ahead. You do so the first attack at advantage because you were invisible. $23 does hit.
23. 11 piercing.
You watch as Charlie appears, just suddenly, her rapier stabbing through this creature, slaying it. It falls to its knees, dropping Savian, dropping Zor. Even as it's dying, you see its body actually falling apart, being absorbed by Morzan's tomb as it reaches out, trying to get to you, Eden.
Give him like a little wave.
And as soon as it hits,
Grab one of his claws.
as soon as it hits the light, it starts to evaporate faster. Zor, if you would like to try to grab one of his claws, please give me a.
I want one of those finger claws.
Give me a strength check.
Wants more of that mother's bone.
Mm-hmm.
Can't get enough once you've had a taste of it.
What do you think?
Can't just hit it and quit it, yo.
Gotta stay
Mother's
and play
bone's
it.
addicting.
And with that, you are able to snap one of his claws off.
Another mother's bone.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
We all knew she was gonna get it again.
And
He was
now
asking
it's
for it.
Mother's Bone is never ending now.
Never-ending bones.
What should I call this new piece of loot?
Mother's bone.
Claw.
Obviously.
Claw of Mother, I guess. That's what I would call it.
Claw of mommy.
Mommy claw.
Oh yes.
Yikes. Wait, was that mother?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, we killed Mother.
Oh no! Mother, no!
Mother, no.
It will bone us now!
She won't be able to bone anymore.
What have we done? Maybe we are the
last
monsters.
I'm just imagining that scene in Toy Story with like Buzz like lying on the ground, like I'm not gonna fly no more, like I'm not gonna bone no more.
Oh, the jokes.
And how would you all wish to proceed?
Well, that thing didn't like me.
I see another door at the end of the room.
Yep, that's the door it came from.
Yep.
Wait, no, we came from this door.
Well, yeah,
Right?
that's the door.
We
you-
came from this door.
It came
it
from
came
that
from
door.
this door.
It came from that door.
Oh, well, then that sounds like that area is free now.
Yeah. Do you wish to go investigate and look inside?
Unless Father's in
because-
there.
There's probably not more of these in there.
Not
Exactly.
Daddy.
I'm gonna point
I'm
at the
gonna-
warlock and yeah.
I'm gonna reach into the bag of holding and take out the whip.
Okay.
The whip. Sorry.
Mother's gonna get it. And I'll just say, like, I mean, presumably most of the things in this tomb are going to be invulnerable to anything that isn't magical damage, and this is another magical weapon, I presume. So, who can use a whip?
Fenjion could have used a whip.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Sparrow use a whip?
You could have used a whipping. Why would you say that?
I think it's a simple weapon, so anybody who can use simple weapons.
Yeah. The whip is martial.
Oh.
So I think the only ones that can use it are.
I had a little bit of an Indiana Jones fantasy there for a moment, but it's okay.
Let me look at your sheet.
I mean, anybody can use it. It's just who can use it well is the question.
Yeah.
Therein lies the question.
You know what? I would say Sparrow. I will let you use it. I'm gonna have to change. I would change one of your proficiencies to make it so that you can use it, because I'd never see you using that weapon. But I will allow you.
Okay.
I don't see you ever
What
use
weapon?
a long sword. I never see her using a long sword.
Oh, no, I'm never going to use a long sword. Long swords are... Sparrow isn't necessarily interested in long swords.
I have all these weapon proficiencies, but I only use one, so.
Mm-hmm. So Sparrow.
Does anybody have any more arrows? I seem to be out. I think I shot them all at creatures.
Are there any arrows, like any of our old arrows, like lying around the...
I would say you could probably add 4 arrows to your quiver, Rona, just from collecting it.
I'll check my mechanical parts for like an arrow storage I wasn't aware of.
Can I check, like, the bag of holding? See if I can pull out any arrows? We loot everybody we come across,
loot.
so, like, there has to be some arrows in here.
I would say there are another 20 arrows between everything. They typically use bolts, but this is how we're going to do this in a fun narrative way. You bring out like a quiver of bolts, and your body is trying to like figure arrows, and it kind of just looks at your body, like pops up with the HUD displays or transformation needed, and you watch as Zordis takes the bolts and kind of like takes them to, like, how to describe this, is kind of runs through like the elbow and out the hand as it gets like modified, as this arrow after arrow is kind of like coming out like spikes through his hand as it is modifying.
Like a pencil sharpener.
Yes. Basically,
I used the arrow stretcher.
Before you said that you used his arm for it, I was just like imagining that he just ate them and like it like popped out of his stomach or something, and I'm just like,
He just threw them
something
all
Zor
up.
would do. Yeah.
He just...
Blah.
Yeah.
Arrows.
Yeah. So I would say you can have 20 arrows in your quiver.
Oh, thanks, guys. This is amazing.
If we would like to take a couple minutes, I can identify those weapons at least, and
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to do that before.
And does anyone wish to go into the room where the thing came from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
eventually,
yet.
but
I
we're
will
identifying stuff.
go.
Can you
Okay.
look at this potion?
She'll hand you the black potion she stole from the shop.
Oh yeah, that potion. Alright, so those who, I think Sparrow and Eden both go inside.
Yeah.
As you guys go in, you notice 2 carved stone coffins of black mother's bone with white flecks.
Oh no, more mother's bone.
And
Said no one ever, am I right?
Yeah. I'll take all the mother's bone she'll give me.
Girls are dirty.
as one of them read
Not a girl.
Prelix, and one of them, yes, she is a non-binary. As her and, no, sorry, no, they and them. As Prelix and Tinnitus as Each coffin is each nameplate on the door matches a coffin.
Does one of the coffins look like it
got
let
it.
out a giant skeleton monster thing?
Yep, one looks half open.
Oh, well. There are more. Don't like that.
Well,
And I've
There was a father, I'm assuming, or, it could be two mothers. I don't judge, and I'm gonna walk out.
we just whipped mommy. Now it's time to whip daddy.
Okay. So, you're identifying the greatsword and the whip. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna sit
the-
down in this hallway and kind of just like open up my spellbook on my lap, and I'm gonna start identifying things. Takes 10 minutes each,
Yeah.
so like, I'll just sit there and do that for the whip, the sword, and this potion that Relna gave me.
Okay.
Actually, point of order. I think the black mantle is close by, so maybe we do one.
Okay, I'll do the black potion then.
Okay. This was the fun grab one, I believe, right?
Oh yeah, I grabbed it from the front of the store.
Yes. I want to make sure my memory is right. This is a black potion that, when drank, you became very moist and slippery. It basically gives you advantage to get out of grapple checks.
I'm gonna slip right by that mother's bone.
Yep.
I was gonna say, could have used this with Mother's Bone, am I right, guys?
I don't get it.
Hey.
I don't get it.
Don't worry about it, Zor.
You'll understand when you're older.
Zor doesn't even need this potion. He already has like a bunch of grease all over him at all times.
I'm slippery always. Constantly wet. Constantly wet and moist.
Sounds useful
Mhm,
with
mhm.
mother's bone.
I don't know. Yes. I'm sure you're right.
I'll give the potion back to Relna and I'll be like, yeah, it's basically like a self-inflicted grease spell. You just slip all over the place, apparently.
This is gonna be great when I fight people in the death pit back at Ancient Chasm Bridge.
That sounds quite interesting, actually. I'd be interested to see that. Also, is this something that you drink or is it just that you pour on yourself?
Either or.
If you drink it, your pores just start oozing.
Yeah, you just start sweating grease, like... Gross.
Shall we keep going forward or
Yeah,
going
because
back?
there's definitely another one of those things. And, I don't want to be around when it figures out we killed its mommy or whatever.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, the Black Mantle might be in here somewhere, so stay alert.
Okay. Who wishes to go first? Down this hallway.
I will stay in the back.
Okay.
Now that I'm not
I'll look-
invisible anymore, I will also stay in the back.
I'll look to Sparrow and kind of make a motion like, you wanna do the sneaking again?
The sneaking.
Sparrow nods vigorously
Okay.
and does the sneaking again.
So, please give me another stealth roll. Those who want to sneak forward.
I'll accompany them. Oh, Pass Without a Trace is gone, by the way.
That's okay. I've still got a 29.
I'm not sure if that'll cut it, though,
It's not a very good roll. I mean,
A measly 29.
them's rookie numbers.
And And as you guys both walk forward, can you both please give me a dex save? Because you both are walking forward, stealthing along the walls.
Oh, we got the identical deck saves.
Yeah, the exact same. That's awesome. Because you guys, as you guys cross here, between the two sconces, a gout of fire shoots between it, catching you both. And you both are able to be nimble enough to back away, taking not the full amount of damage.
Do we do badass backflips?
Yes, you do. As you both
Like
take...
synchronized swimmers.
with glitter.
Yeah, probably the
Yes.
glitter pouch opens up accidentally and just sprays glitter in the
Accidentally.
might be an accident.
As you both take 7 points of fire damage.
Them's rookie numbers. I mean, ouch. Don't hurt me again.
Charlie just says from behind them, guys, maybe check for traps.
Maybe.
No.
And
Keyword. Maybe.
Yeah.
Smells like-
I did check
Feel
for
like
traps.
it.
I found one.
I checked with my body.
Face check,
Rona-
face check.
Relna looks at you like she'd been in awe of you before with your stealthing skills and like checking for traps with her body. She's like, huh. And for a second, she has this look like, and then she's like, I never thought of that.
We'll check with our eyes now, though.
That was
know-
probably a good idea.
Yeah.
I just wanted to show the trap who's boss. It's me.
You sure showed it.
I did.
And as...
I mean,
So, are
thought it
these
Passed right
are
over my
these-
head. Good thing I jumped.
Are these sconces on the walls lit like the other ones?
No,
I thought you said sponsors.
Can I say the word?
you can.
Abracadabra.
No, it's Bazinga.
Oh, you're right. Bazinga.
Bazinga.
It is lit.
Sorry, guys, my accent's a little off
It's
on that one.
No.
And as you notice, there is the ash remain from this fire does remain afterwards. Which is odd considering how everything else. And if you look very carefully, you can actually see there's several other soot marks. Very faded.
In the
Any
same spot as the
No,
sconce, or
in between each sconce pile. So
there's just a little pile.
like I can make them a little bit darker. Boom, boom, boom.
They've been kind of firing off.
They have fired off. They faded, just not as quickly as everything else has been absorbed.
Hey, do you want to go ahead and light these up so that they don't burn us?
Yeah, I can do that. I will. My brows are went dark again. I will just walk forward, and every time I gotta get to one, I'll say the word and light the sconces.
Very well.
Just walking down this hallway yelling Bazinga.
Bazinga! It's comedy gold, by the way.
And all of you are walking across as a group. I would say, correct?
Yeah.
A loose form group. There's no real need for marching order. I'm trying to drag you guys as a group. In a sense. And as you guys get back there, you notice lights turn off behind you.
Spooky.
As you notice in the shadows, another one following. Prisoner.
No!
He says it too. Is that Daddy?
As he
Oh,
is
no.
walking forward, Do you guys wish to stay at your pace? Move faster? There's stairs up ahead.
Is he like coming like at us?
He's not like combating, but he's like trailing you. Like turning off
you
the
know,
lights.
Let's just keep on keeping on.
Okay.
The
So-
lights are going out as he's coming, so it's like the hallway's slowly getting darker towards us. Yeah, Zora's
Yeah.
moving.
Yeah.
We're
But these
going.
traps,
Nope.
these traps aren't triggering as the things are
Correct.
on, right? Can I start saying the word to turn these things off? So that like if he follows behind us, he gets burned.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna like take up the rear and start doing that as
Okay.
Eden's.
It's a-
Take up the rear to fend off Mother's Bone.
Yeah, you know it.
All right. And as you guys climb the stairs up, who's up front? Who is like actually?
I would probably go in the front. If we're not stealthing, I'd be in the front.
Okay. Then, as you get past this hallway up this very like maybe about 15 steps of stairs, there's another door on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Choose to open it or not on your own.
Yeah, I'm gonna like straight leg kick it. This is Sparta.
Okay.
Open the door. But preferably it looks like 2 doors. Hopefully I can hit them right on the crack.
Oh
Both
yeah.
doors at the same time.
Definitely.
Daddy's home, mama.
And with that, both doors open as you guys are all running through up the stairs. Charlie, you saying, "Bazinga." Turning
Bazinga.
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 As you are trying to turn the lights off so this guy cannot follow.
Bizinga.
You guys all enter into this room. As you turn off all the lights. And as you're in a room with 4 braziers in each corner. Stairs going down and stairs going up. So the stairs going down below you go down into double doors. Stairs going up leads up to another double door. And with these braziers in each corner of the room unlit, you see a statue. Feminine in origin, wearing armor with angelic wings. And you hear the words, "Help me, help me." The whispers of someone who's been pleading for help till they barely have any voice. For how long?
It's coming from the statue.
Yeah,
Are the braziers lit?
they are not lit.
Okay. Should we like close the doors behind us in case Daddy Bone Dick comes up behind us?
Yes.
Yeah, as I was
Sorry.
coming in, I'd probably like slam the door shut and like.
Sounds good.
So
Unbreakable
ha, Daddy
crystal.
Bone Dick.
Yep.
Yeah. Daddy's bone, very different than mother's bone.
It's a little more real. It's
A little bit
too
more
real.
aggressive. A little bit of
Suddenly everyone gets uncomfortable.
Relna puts the unbreakable crystal on the door after Charlie closes it.
Okay. It actually melds almost with this stone.
Interesting.
And you see almost when it puts on it, it's like a ripple effect. Like you dropped a stone into like a still pond. Ripple through. The doors is now a solid wall.
Take
That
it.
takes care of Daddy.
I can't see. This is so angry. So the braziers they're not lit?
They are not lit.
Okay, I will say the word. Bazinga. Does anything happen?
They do light up.
Okay.
And with that, the voices. Hello? Someone's there. I see. I'm not in darkness no longer. I can see the light. Tell me, who brought me to the light? Who brought me back to the light?
Jennifer!
Jennifer!
I'll kind of like nudge the warlock towards the statue.
Yep, that's me, Jennifer!
Who are you?
Who am I? I am Nyx. I have been trapped here. The forceful guardian of this abominable place. Please, free me.
Said Nyx?
Nyx.
Is that
I don't know
an
about all that.
important name?
I don't think we know that name yet.
Give me a history check.
Oh.
Can anybody give a history check or just even?
Anyone.
Okay.
She's just the one that asked.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Charlie, no information really comes to you. The way that she says Nyx, you can tell. I'll give this to you. It is a type of name for those of a celestial origin. Someone who is clearly celestial with her wings.
Okay.
Please help me, Jennifer. He trapped me here. I don't. Please.
Yeah, Jennifer, help her.
Wait, why were you trapped? Do you know why?
He can't just have evil. He needed goodness here. He can't just. He didn't just trapped the damned. He trapped the holy.
Insight check.
Go right ahead.
Kind of checks out.
She, the pleading in her voice, the honesty, even though she cannot move, her voice is just echoing through it. It seems earnest that you see the angelic wings, you see her, the pain in her voice.
If there's a reason why he trapped good to like balance out evil in this place, we let the good person out. Probably there's gonna be bad shit that also happens on the other side.
I agree. I just don't think we know enough. Plus, we don't want to piss off Morzan.
If you let me free, those who die won't be reborn as undead. That is the curse he placed upon this land. He uses
you know-
my angelic grace to force life from death.
What assurance do we have that you're telling the truth?
Have you not seen those who fall here come back to life? What else?
I have. I'm just saying that how are we to know that you're telling the truth and that if we free you, that will stop?
How can you trust a person who trapped such a being of an angel?
Because life
I
is
never said I
complicated.
trusted him. Oh, I'm sorry.
I never said I
complicated.
trusted
him. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no, we could definitely say that at the same time, because both are true.
Never said I trusted him, but I don't trust you either.
I am unable to move. How can I make you trust me? I am at your mercy. I
Should
am
let her out.
just here begging for freedom, and you are there denying it. For what?
Sparrow.
Your lack of trust in others? Perhaps you are one of the damned.
Then so be it.
I mean, how are we supposed to let you out? I mean, I can't really, like...
How can we let you out? I have arrows. Can I shoot it? Can I shoot something?
She says, there are chains on my wings, on my back. Attach me to the wall. It forces the stone trap around my body. Just break those chains and I will be free. This bone will be off my body.
Can you swear you're telling the truth?
I swear.
Pinky promise.
I'm gonna use insight to see if I believe her.
Go right ahead.
Oh,
Oh,
Sparrow buys it hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah. I
try and
will
insight?
go for the chain.
Anyone can insight if they wish who hears this. If you wish to go.
Relna doesn't even
have-
care if she believes her. She's gonna stand in
Yeah.
front of the statue, just like holding her arms out, and she's like,
There's a balance here, and we don't know what we're messing with.
But we
And the
have
Black
to help
Mantle is
her.
here. We can help her later. What if helping her helps our enemies? We just don't know enough.
I'm with Relna.
We can't just leave an innocent here to suffer. She suffered
We're-
long enough.
But we can help her after.
Can we?
Can't help her if we're dead.
If
Well,
we
then
survive,
nobody can help
And
her.
if we leave, there's no telling whether we'll be able to come back.
Wait,
we know Morzan, and we
are
can.
you chasing the one that was here earlier?
Yeah.
He arrived here. He refused as well. I can help you.
Where?
I would
Which
love,
way did he go?
I would love to get vengeance against those who wronged me.
Vengeance. See? Smart lady.
But Relna brings a good point of if there's a balance in this temple of if we release her, we'll release something else that's equally as evil as she is good. If she is as good as she's claiming to be.
You will release the curse of those who die being brought back. Is that a curse you wish? Especially if you try to fight someone? Would you want your life to be tied to this place?
I mean, that sounds like the balance. That doesn't seem too bad of a trade-off to me.
If we fall here, then we'll die here.
You will be trapped here forever like I am.
Oh, if we fall and are brought back up, our souls are trapped?
You have passed a room of urns. Those who fall find themselves there.
Ah. Well, I don't want that fate. I will not die. Simply not die. And I'm sorry, but...
and she turns to look at the newcomers to the party, and she's like,
Katrina had a plan to save the world, and it involved a lot of sacrifice. These demigods, they're all about the greater good and the people that are collateral along the way. I worry about messing up their plans because I don't know what they have in balance with, something that seems simple. It's never simple with them.
The big dogs always say that. They always say, for the smaller people to have to roll over and take whatever they give them. It's the way Doveport works. It's the way these people always behave, and it's horrible. It's terrible, and we can't leave this woman here to suffer longer just because big people say that she has to.
Well, you say you work with Morzan, and that Morzan is a man that, out of any of the other 7 that you've met, that you trust more than the others. Not to say that you explicitly trust him, just saying, if you were sent here by him, what?
We've already fucked up like every mission he's given us by doing something we weren't supposed to.
But did he give you any sort of warning of what you were about to walk into, or say, hey, don't free this lady because it's kind of important?
No. He has told us not to touch some things in the past.
But we
And,
touched him anyways.
Well, we touched everything else but that one thing he said not to touch. So, I mean, I guess it does make sense if he knows we were kind of grabby, so maybe he would have told us.
And she looks directly at Sparrow and says,
What you said really moved me. When I met Morzan, I mean, I don't exactly trust him, but he has been honest with us, more so than others. And I don't like him, though, deep down. When we first met him, he had a bunch of people kind of mind controlled so that they wouldn't tell what they saw that day. And it really upset me. And what you said made me remember that. So I guess if you want to free this lady, I won't stand in your way.
and she puts her arms down.
Sparrow moves forward. They're gonna free this lady.
Yeah, I will help her.
I'm gonna, I don't know, go up to the chains and
Okay.
whip them.
With the new whip?
Yeah, with the new whip.
Interesting.
I mean, you've seen what Sabian does with that whip, right?
Yeah.
No.
You really want to use that?
This is Savian's whip you're using.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Maybe I should just,
You would know that. Yeah.
I would know that, and I'm not. Maybe as I'm about to raise it, someone says something like, "That's Sabian's whip." You really want to try to use mind control-y whip on nice lady? No.
I'll blast him.
I will gesture. And like some kind of like stage actor taking a bow, I will be like,
Okay.
handing it off to you.
As you blast it, no roll is needed. The energy hits, and there's a crackle as the chains fall from behind. And it's like an eggshell being peeled away from her. As she is freed. This, you can't tell if it's,
Ooh, is she pretty?
yeah,
Is she mommy?
She could be mommy.
Oh my god, can she be mother's bone? Oh my god.
Oh my god, please.
This,
I would bone that mother.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm here for it. I'm ready.
As her wings extend, black feathers stretch out, probably 10 feet on each side of her body. She's wearing this gold and black outfit with a flowing, like, I don't even know what it's called, like a flowing train that seems to be floating off nothing. These 2 golden hairdresses on her forehead. And as she comes forward, she smiles as a scythe appears in her hand. This long blade curved with this golden light pale.
That's a weapon.
It's so
I'm
good
in danger.
to be free.
Isn't it, though?
Sparrow runs.
You're gonna help us now, right?
Sparrow runs their fingers through their hair to like fix it, and then does a little bow. Like
Relna stands tense, like ready to grab a weapon if needed, but doesn't want to show that she's feeling that way.
Okay.
nice to meet you in the flesh.
Ah, the flesh is so good. The flesh is. She like flexes her fingers.
It is, mother.
Yes, mommy.
Mommy.
Mommy, don't hurt me again.
Mommy hurt me.
Mommy, please. Here's a whip.
Hey, mommy, I've got a whip. You got a scythe. Let's My safe word's platypus.
What the fuck?
Stay out of this.
Wow. I thank you for saving me. She looks at you, Eden. Where do I know you from?
Oh.
There's something about you so familiar.
Yeah, I think I just have one of those faces.
Insight check.
On Eden or on her?
Does she know like what she could be referring to?
Go insight check.
I don't want to have to fight mommy.
Want mommy to fight me.
I don't.
Dirty.
Bo's just sitting here like
Dirty.
Rona, is Eden
I'm trying to watch myself.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
not literally, but you can't verbally.
Can't read Eden in this moment, but Eden, you can just sense and feel this intense of this stare. Who is your parents?
I don't know.
Would you like to? Tell me. Would that make your life better?
I want to say yes.
Literal mommy? Oh.
Come here, child. Hold my hand.
Oh, yes.
I'm so jealous.
Do it. Hold the hand.
I wish that were me.
Oh, to be a glove on that hand.
Relna looks to her companions, expecting everyone to be like almost battle ready, and she sees the three of them like kind of like with starry heart eyes, and she's like
drooling. Yeah.
I gotta like wipe my mouth really quick.
Yeah. You watch as she takes your hand.
Yeah, Zor doesn't get it either.
Pulls you in close. She pulls you in close. Her wings bending over, enveloping you, covering you in this soft, downy darkness.
Who needs charm person? We have boobs.
True!
Fucking true. That's nature's charm person, am I right?
Dude, that is an auto fail for me.
Oh no. Oh no.
Do we see Eden still within the wings, like standing there, or is she like
She's
doing some kind of trick?
She's doing something. Please do that for me, Eden. You watch as the darkness covers you. The feathers tickle against your cheeks. She leans down close. Says, "Serve me, young one." And you find the weakness in your mind giving in. That this simple suggestion is going to compel you to follow her and serve her. And in that moment, Saren leaps on your shoulder, claws digging into you. And
Cock blocked by a familiar.
No!
I mean, you could choose to fail it.
No. This mind is sharp.
As this
Sharp
moment,
as mother's bone.
as this moment of radiance.
Sorry.
As this moment of a hiss from Saren, her own wings glowing bright. Those on the outside can see like shafts of light. So that's it. I know what's going to be happening. Poking through the feathers as the wings are forced open by this pressure. How dare you deny? I guess death for all.
Probably isn't a great time, but fucking I told you so, bitches.
Relna just breathes out this big sigh, and she's like, well, there's that.
Man,
And that
why
is
me?
where we're
Dibs on the scythe.
And that is where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Oh shit!
Mommy,
With mother's
why?
bone.
Unfortunately, we did not have enough time to finish this fight.
Also, I just wanted it said, so like, you know, the music wasn't working for most of the session, and so I just put on like a playlist of my own of like D&D music. And so like the entire time that we were talking to the statue, like this ominous battle music was playing, which is probably why I, the player, didn't trust this statue. But it was right. So
Yeah.
Honestly,
It worked out.
April, the player, didn't trust the statue, but Sparrow, the character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, you never
Yeah.
fucking trust that shit.
Well,
Yeah.
but Sparrow,
Right.
the character, is all about helping the
Yep.
less fortunate,
No,
like
yep.
Yeah.
Robin Hood style.
God
like,
damn it, Eden, and your moral compass.
There's no way that Sparrow would have been okay with being like, oh, this woman is begging us for help. Guess I gotta go.
Yeah.
Like,
Relna is she's persuaded by that, you know, like she knows better, but you really convinced her.
I was gonna say, don't worry, being with our party will really get you out of that moral compass thing.
Yeah.
they've had a bad effect on Sparrow. They have corrupted them. Woo!
Me
Zor
too.
was indifferent.
By the books, gal.
Sparrow started off being like, oh, I'm a vegetarian. I don't kill things. I'm a vegetarian. And then slowly it's become like, okay, maybe I'm just pescatarian. I can kill now.
Kills fish. It's fine.
Humans count as fish.
Yeah, most pescatarians I know do engage in a little light murder every now and again.
Just like-
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
humans really evolved from amphibians and fish, right? So, like,
Really,
We're just
you know,
cannibals.
we can say that they're still a vegetarian. They're just not vegan.
yeah, there you go.
We all eat carbon, right? We're all made of it. So
Are they gonna like charge with someone for a killing blow and say, I'm not vegan anymore?
I hope that happens.
Oh,
Me too.
Yeah.
I gotta admit, I am conflicted tonight on who to nominate.
Well, it can't be me. So
Can't be you.
there's 1 point easier.
Let's nominate Boggs and Banks. They really hit it out of the park tonight.
They did an awesome job.
Well, what about Savian?
Savian,
Come on.
he almost died.
No.
He almost died
Yeah.
protecting Eden.
No.
What is
He had the
No.
comeback.
I really thought about like going over to him and like thanking him and then spitting in his face, but
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Sabian's like mind controls things. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like an area of effect, like mind control thing.
Well, that's cool.
But
Yeah, it's super cool. When it's on our side.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Eden, because she went along with Nyx.
With mommy.
my mind is sharp,
Yes,
okay?
your mind is sharp. Oh, you passed the DC. Oh, that would have been so.
What was the DC? Was it high?
It's you passed it by 2.
Oh!
What did you roll?
21!
Yeah.
It's a high ass DC.
Mm-hmm. You guys gonna have fun?
Yeah.
What would have happened if she'd
PvP.
failed?
It would have been a 2 vs 6.
Wow.
So anyway, I start blessed.
Uh,
The boobs aren't worth it!
I don't know, they're pretty good boobs.
I'm gonna say,
All boobs are good.
yeah.
Truth.
I want to say Eden and Vona. Gut instinct. Always right.
Wow. Party favoritism much? Jeez.
Did I do Vona last week? I need to take that.
No, you're
No.
doing the Wednesday people.
No. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sensing
That's a little favoritism there, Rich.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's-
Okay.
Mhm.
It's just hard
Mhm.
being the favorites.
Yeah. That is a fair point. Fair point. I would say that is a good point that during this mashup.
No. It wasn't a point. It was just an
No,
observation.
you can do the two of them, yeah.
I feel guilty now. I'm being.
Well, just
swayed.
give
We're all a party now,
wait,
okay? We're not
so-
Wednesday, Friday anymore.
Yeah.
That's true. But also, since we're only doing one session instead of two sessions a week, maybe give 2 inspirations?
You're right. That was insensitive of me. We are a single party now.
We are the mother's boners, okay?
Whoa.
I refuse to be called
There it
that.
is. Did we just name the party?
I refuse to be called. I will not respond to that. Not responding to that.
Yes.
I think. I
Oh
think.
no, you're a mother's boner.
I think we have to workshop
you
that
are
a
one of
little
them.
bit.
No, it's perfect the way it is.
Oh. I'm gonna need a.
Can't wait to see that pop up on YouTube.
Yeah.
I gotta tag all that.
Mother's Boners, episode 14.
I approve this message.
Find out what the gang does tonight.
Safe for work. Safe
know-
for work.
We're gonna attract an audience that maybe we weren't expecting, but
This is how bridges are built. This is how you find new things, right?
Yeah. That's for sure. So I'm just gonna stick with that. You guys just broke me. I can't think anymore. That's who it's gonna be.
We all get inspiration.
Tonight was quite off the deep end. Yeah.
You guys broke me.
No.
You guys broke me. I hope you're happy. You broke the DM.
We all get inspiration.
Yeah?
Everyone except Zor, because he already has some.
Even though I think
About like that 2
we're gonna need it.
Mhm.
Stop.
I'm gonna use my inspiration to turn it into multiples.
you know what? Since you all broke me and you all came through tonight, everyone gets inspiration tonight. Final
Let's
answer.
go!
Whoa!
Just because
History was made.
because you guys
That
broke me.
We can
History
rub
was
it
made.
in Banks and and Boggs's face.
We can rub
Some
what?
people can
in their
take
face?
Mother's
Mother's
boner, and
Mother's
some people can't.
You know, survival of the fittest.
I'm gonna have no trouble
You
naming.
get inspiration, and you get inspiration, and you get inspiration, and you.
But not those two.
I
They don't get to be.
I don't even know what's going on anymore. I am just.
Me neither, dude.
Boy,
The idea this entire time? No.
I am just gonna find a stream to raid and grab a nice bottle of scotch.
Yes.
And do.
inspiration to the first raider that chats mother's boners.
Lunch already did, so you know.
Yeah. Oh,
Crunch gets inspiration.
there you go.
Congratulations, Crunch.
Rats Crunch.
Use it wisely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crunch, I'll give you a free roll on Thursday.
I am like crying over here. Here we go. Boom. We are going to raid. Hey, you know what? Let's just go with this.
Yeah.
The Pixel Circus. That's who we're gonna raid. And let me just put up the raid call.
Oh my god, Crunch asking, does that mean I can reroll for one of y'all? One of us rolls a nat 20. Crunch is like, no, that's a nat 1, bitches.
I like that idea. Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Oh my.
Okay.
So we're gonna raid Pixel. That's the raid call. It has been a fun night. It has been very enjoyable. I have been broken by my party.
You're welcome.
They are.
Our work here is done.
I hate to say.
Yeah, just everybody's pat on the back.
They are deep inside Morzan's tomb.
Ooh.
Deep inside.
I deserve.
Deep inside more.
I deserve to do one too.
Mother's bone in hand.
Yes.
Deep in the tomb.
I posted a good raid call.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. I'm copying that one.
Oh, jeez. We're gonna get banned from this one. We're gonna get that. Just get automatically. All of us gonna get banned from raiding. But we're gonna come back next week as the party tries to deal with Nyx, an angelic being who seems not to be that angelic. And
Damn.
we're just gonna go raid and have a good night. Say good night, everyone. We'll see you
Good
next
night,
Friday.
Bye.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.